Yo, let's go. It's time to chop it up with Chop, baby. Shout out to Rick Star on the track. I see you, young Prince. Let's go.
Chop it up with Chop, chop it up with Chop, chop it up with Chop, chop it up. Chop it up with Chop, chop it up with Chop, chop it up with Chop, chop it up. Real issue, real problem, real shit that we dealing with. Fuck your whole life up, dealing with a city bitch like me, like that's the shit that we dealing with. Get up on the oil and we get into the thick of it. Niggas be tripping when their names ain't mentioned. The product ain't moving, so the niggas start glitching. Friends on the foes in a goddamn minute. Snakes start rattling, then you hear the hissing. These niggas ain't telling, but these niggas ain't kissing. Point a head out and they ass get missing. When you see a real chief, better get into submission. Ain't shit made up and a nigga ain't blemished. Chop it up with Chop, chop it up with Chop, chop it up with Chop, chop it up. Chop it up with Chop, chop it up with Chop, chop it up with Chop, chop it up.
Chop it up with Chop. Chop it up with Chop. Chop it up. Chop it up with Chop. Chop it up with Chop. Chop it up. Chop it up with Chop. Chop it up. Chop it up with Chop. Chop it up with Chop. Chop it up with Chop. Chop it up. Yo, what it is, man? We back with it, chopping it up with Chop. We got a dope conversation tonight, man. I think it's real important that we have it. I think it's an eye opener for a lot of us to kind of realize what the end of the conversation could be. So I want us to get into it. I got my main man with me tonight, man. What it is?
The Creative Genius, what's happening?
Yo,
Instagram, The Creative Genius, Facebook, Dabo Ivory. Y'all follow me. We in this thing chopping it up with Chop.
Yeah. And it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute since we been back in here. But you know, this is a place where you chop it up, man. You gotta have some deep conversation. You gotta have some thick skin to deal with it. But
Yes,
you know, hey, it is what it is. You can always get past it.
Yes, sir.
Always get past it. So we're gonna get into, what is it, Noish? Am I saying it right?
Me?
Noish, yeah.
We gonna go around the room and we gonna introduce everybody.
Yeah, I got your name on it.
Go around the room and introduce everybody. Go ahead.
What's good? It's your boy No She Love, you feel me? Representative for North Lauderdale and Broward County.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Artist extraordinaire, you feel me? Designer, cultivator of new arts and fine things.
Okay.
Make sure y'all tap into my luxury car ride service. It's called Legacy Car Rides, you feel me? Tapping with that. But No She Love 7 on all platforms.
Okay, man. Appreciate you for being here. B, what it is? How you doing, B?
Pretty black in the corner.
Hey y'all. Don't laugh. Well, y'all can reach me at _Bernice_ on Instagram for real estate or bartending, anything.
She need to change her name. Is way too chill. She need to change her name to way too chill on Instagram.
That was excited. That was an excited look.
Who do we got next,
Right.
man? Who do we got next?
All right.
Hello. Hi, it's Ebony. Feels good to be back. Instagram and TikTok, you can find me at bougie.ebs. Model, pageant queen, teacher, cheer coach, do it all.
Man, yeah, it's hard to get her. It's hard to get her here. Been trying for a minute. I'm glad you was able to come back. I appreciate you being here. Definitely appreciate it. This guy needs no introduction. You just think about a jackass or asshole. And it's just, it's fitting. It's fitting. What's up, big bruh?
Oh, I can't call it, bro. It's lovely, man. It's the one and only Batman, asshole extraordinaire, Mr. OPOB himself. Hey, ladies. How y'all doing? Y'all all right? How your mama? They good? My mama them good. I think she made some neck bones or something.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Get me excited.
Yeah, asshole extraordinaire of the century, man. You know who it is, Batman, the one and only Don Juan J. Twan, a.k.a. my lord.
So we know we're going to have some real Controversial comments said here tonight.
We got a great show for y'all tonight,
Yeah.
y'all. Y'all stay tuned all night. We're gonna talk about a little bit of the Halloween costume party we just had.
Yeah.
Short and sweet. We're gonna
Yeah.
get to some of the things that's going on tonight, which is Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Then we're gonna jump into our topics. We got a nice little crew here with us tonight. And we're gonna jump from person to person and get everybody's views on what we got to talk about. So y'all stay tuned, stay locked in. Y'all go ahead and comment. We'll look at the comments, like and share on everybody's platforms.
What's up, Des? Yo, how what it is?
So the first thing we want to talk about tonight is the Creative Genius Halloween costume party that just passed. It was a blast. We had like 158 people in the building. Yeah.
Okay.
And we had a good time. Everybody, I had got a couple of I guess you would say references to the party. And man, listen, I ain't had not one negative comment about the party. It's a beautiful thing.
Hey.
So we on next year for the 5th annual Halloween costume party.
Yeah, man. Keep doing your thing though. Keep promoting that, bro. Keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? That's your vision. Keep it going. That's what you gotta do.
And tonight we're gonna talk about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. What y'all feelings about Jake Paul versus Mike
Yeah,
Tyson?
I think that'll lighten a little bit. Jay, what you think?
What I think?
Yeah.
This is a tough one, dog. Coming from the boxing world myself,
Former boxer.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, Lord. Lord.
so you already thought already.
There was there was a look that was had.
Right.
Bernice, I already told you to put on 2 helmets. And, I'll let you get the first 19 swings. But she thinks she a thug. But nah, to be honest with you, this look like a money grab.
Definitely
and it all
money
depends
grab.
on if Jake Paul paid to fight. I don't know, dog. You really can't say too much about this.
It's all for money though. That's for sure.
It's for money, and
It's all for money.
I just don't know. I really don't know.
A legend versus the newcomer.
Yeah, my
That's
dog.
crazy.
My
Have
dog
you
Mike
know
said he
anything
don't
about
really go
that?
for the legend talk, huh?
No, I was asking Elle. Cause she look like she knows something. She like she got an
no,
idea.
I'm just saying, like, I agree. Like, first of all, it's all entertainment.
Yeah,
So,
it
I
is.
mean,
Definitely.
It's a money grab.
It definitely is.
In my
Yeah.
personal opinion.
Yeah.
Who y'all think gonna win though?
I don't,
child?
in the exhibition
Tyson.
fight, it's going.
OG
They gonna go
Tyson.
to the end.
Yeah.
Think Tyson gonna win it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn straight
honestly,
Tyson gonna win it.
Listen, I honestly feel like they gonna give it to Jake Paul for money purposes. I honestly do.
Okay.
Kind of reading some of the rules and stuff that that people putting on social media. I ain't in the rule books to know if
none
it's
of
true
that
or
shit
not,
real.
but I do see the scale tipping to Jake Paul if those are the official rules that I read.
Yeah.
Wanting a 58 man to go a whole 10 hour, 12 round fight.
You
That's
seen
crazy work.
you seen the condition that Tyson is in right now?
He looks good.
He's in the best condition he's ever been.
Nah, that's cap.
I won't say that.
Look it up. Look at the size that he was in his
them
latter
say that
years
on
to
the
right
internet.
now.
But I heard him
That
say
shit
that on
is
the
real.
internet,
This
but
nigga,
listen,
I ain't-
he is huge
I'm-
right now.
Let's call a spade a spade.
I'm gonna tell you something. 58
Can we
ain't
pull
the-
it up?
58 ain't
All right,
28,
hold
bro.
on. Before we get deep into that, 'cause that shit ain't even happened yet. We wanted to be close to happening before we get into that. Let's tap into what we really came here to talk about tonight. Let's tap into that. So, what was our question?
The topic.
What was our question? Our questions was, why can't we do it? Why haven't we done it yet? What's stopping us? What's stopping us? And this can cover so many different aspects of life. You could be talking about fitness. You could be talking about finances. You could be talking about jobs. You could be talking about purpose. But like, why can't you achieve it? Like, what's stopping you? So before we get into all the boxing, let's box up this conversation because I think it's dope. So I mean, like, I'm gonna shoot with it. I'm gonna shoot at you, El, because I think that you have an idea of what you want. I see how you move. So like, what is it? Like, what do you think about that?
I don't know. I feel like it could be a lot of factors that can stop somebody from like finding their purpose or achieving their purpose. a lot of it you could feel like it's not the right timing, it's not perfect timing, you're not where you want to be in life. So like you keep putting off, once I do this, then I can do this, and once I achieve this, then I will go for this. But if you never go for it, you're just gonna keep making excuses for something that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, I knew like I could dig that. What about you? What do you feel about that?
Honestly, I feel like I haven't reached my purpose yet
Okay.
in life, but I feel like I'm taking the steps I'm supposed to be taking, and I pray about it a lot. I talk to God about it a lot. You know, on my pillow, I make sure that at night I try to feel fulfilled throughout my day with baby steps, and I call baby steps going to work every day. And when I get off of work, I do something towards the purpose. Especially one of my purposes is Halloween party to like bring families together. So if you hear me talk about the Halloween party, it's bigger than just a Halloween party on the front end for people, but on the back end for me, it's a big deal
It's
because
something that you building.
it's something that I'm building. And I started from like a little small kids party, and it kind of took lead on its own.
Yeah.
So being that it took lead by itself, the pieces that I'm building towards it, people can't understand how I'm getting
so
it
can
done.
I ask you, do you feel like you've achieved it? Do you feel like you've like whatever you're chasing? Do you feel like you achieved it?
I feel like I'm getting there, but I'm not there. So
Okay.
like the starting point has already started, yes.
Okay.
But the backdrop of what I really want ain't there yet. Like it's gonna take years and time to build.
I got
And
you.
that's how Halloween Horror started. And that's how all these other Halloween events got so big, because it started from something small. It started from a little small idea. We might enter it when it's Halloween Horror.
And I'm gonna come back. But I wanna get B in there. Like I wanna ask B, what do you feel? What do you feel like? What do you like want, or what is it that you're going after, and what's like stopping you from getting it?
So, like I was talking to you before, I had started a clothing line, but you
Yeah.
know, like with that, it take money to actually. So that's what's really stopping me for that. I don't have like the actual extra funds to put into that.
So-
'Cause, you know, I got 3 kids, so.
And that dude, that can put like a stain on, because you feel like as a parent, I know how I feel. I feel like my kids now come before me. So it's like I put a lot of my dreams and
On hold.
aspirations
Yeah.
and stuff.
On
I
hold,
put it
yeah.
on hold because I'm like, I gotta focus on
On the
them.
kids,
But
right.
then I'm realizing like I'm burning out years just doing the things that I'm thinking I'm supposed to do without doing the things I'm actually created to do. So you gotta, and sometimes it's gonna make you feel selfish, but if it's no you,
It's no them. And in some instances, you know, you gotta. For me, I was at a point where I wasn't doing anything at one point. So I had to look in the mirror at myself and say, if you not where you want to be at in life, how you gonna train up a kid to be there?
that's just a.
And that was a real reality for me, and which made me start them little baby steps to getting at least to the starting point to get it going.
Yeah.
Now my kids are actually see it growing from the time when you came. It was 3 years in when you came. It started at my crib.
Yeah.
And you end up coming. So more people end up coming after that. So my kids saw it when it was at the house.
And I would want to challenge you to see it even beyond that, to all type of community events. That gives you a goal to keep running.
Right.
Gives you a goal to keep
Right.
thinking. Because once you get comfortable in the spot, you get too big for it.
Certain stuff you know, like you ain't gonna get comfortable in doing because the picture is bigger for you.
True.
The picture is much bigger. So when people see me working, they see me working on the front end, but they don't know what's in the back of my mind. They don't know what's coming together later on. They're gonna be like, wow, he put all that together from a house party? That's crazy.
Yeah. Now I feel you.
But
Let's get Jay in here. Jay, What's your purpose? I want to hear this. I know this is gonna be interesting. I want to hear it.
You got
What I
purpose?
mean,
Let's hear
what
about
what?
that.
No, first, do you even got what's making you go?
Let's hear.
Well, to
No,
answer
because the nigga work hard.
Please.
to answer that question, though, like what stops people? Let's put context behind what we're talking about.
Yeah.
What tends to stop people is themselves. Like 9 times out of 10, and 10 times out of 9, like my dog Daryl would say, it comes from self, not
Yeah.
having the ambition to push that extra step.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't have a stop button when it comes down to something that I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't understand that question because nothing could tell me no except myself.
Yeah.
So majority of the time when people fail at whatever they're trying to achieve is because of themselves and not thinking about, just like what B said, it's the resources,
Right.
the financial, but there's always a way around that.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, literacy with Daryl. Yeah.
Financial literacy, just understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Okay, granted, this may have closed, but okay, let's open up a couple other doors to find out
Yeah.
if it's possible.
Where you can get.
I don't believe in I can't do it. I'm the only reason if I can't do something.
Yeah.
Do you believe things derail you? Stopping is one thing, but do you think things get in the way to take you from that avenue in which you're going?
I believe that there are diversions that happen, but once again, are you that weak to be able to let those diversions stop you from your goal?
How do you get back on track when you do though?
I never lose track.
Yeah.
But he don't have kids.
Oh, you got kids?
It has nothing to do with the child.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
Well, if you want to say the child, because I've had
I
financial
don't got no
situations.
kids just like you. So
Right. So
I
I'm
can't
just gonna.
speak for people who have
I'm just
kids.
gonna speak
Right.
on that.
They
Right,
have
right.
a different struggle than we do.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna speak about a struggle because I've had a company that I ran out of my own.
You don't got no kids.
It
You
doesn't
don't got a
matter.
big mama who trying to
Yeah.
put you for child
That's
support, put
definitely
you in
facts
jail,
now.
you
Hold
know,
on.
that's
Uh-oh.
the way-
Okay,
Yeah,
well
definitely
that
facts
well
now.
that comes from
I
making
got no kids now, but I know what people who have kids.
that
go
comes
through,
from making
so-
right decisions with the people that you choose to sleep with.
You're not gonna always make the
You
right
make right
decisions though.
No,
You
not
got no
of
kids,
course
you
not.
make right decisions?
Of course not. Everybody
Okay.
everybody make bad decisions, but isn't
Yeah.
there ways to being able to vet the process?
Yeah.
That's the same thing all those people who got kids thought.
Well, I'm not those people.
I
You're
know
not
that.
those people
I
either.
said that.
So-
I'm playing devil's advocate.
I know what you're trying to
Yeah.
do.
I'm
I'm on.
up here and
So-
say a whole bunch of shit. You
Right.
got no kids. I got
Y'all ain't got a
dogs.
kid,
You got
right.
dogs.
Listen.
But see, I'm not
then-
gonna put kids into the factor because I don't live that life.
No,
I only
it's
can live the
not
life.
just kids, it's also
I only
baby
can
mama
speak,
trying
but
to get
no,
child support,
no.
you
But
like
she was
the way-
giving an
put you in
example of,
jail.
I
like-
can't speak on that.
That's
I only
what
can
she
speak
said.
on my
Maybe you need a
perspective,
job,
my
find a
perspective, right?
job. It's a lot of shit that go with it. You know what I'm saying?
But you're speaking on fairy tale. That's the
That's not
ideology of fairy tale.
That's some people
Of
real
what
life.
if. That's
no.
not my life though.
No,
they
that's-
ask who? Me,
And
right?
I know that. But
They
he-
asked me, right?
He said weak.
So
if
it-
you that weak to stop, sometimes.
Some people,
Exactly.
sometimes
Not
people
weak.
just not weak. People's
You
heart
ain't
just
weak.
going
But
other
see,
places.
in that same aspect, I know people that have those situations of being on child support and they still prevail through those turmoils. So
Yeah.
that's not an excuse.
I did it. I
could
did
be.
it.
No, it can't be. If you have the direction to be able to prosper and hit your pinnacle, you're going to do that, right?
Everybody don't
But
have
if you're
Listen.
not, if you don't have the
Yeah.
ambition to go for
everybody
what you
don't have the
want,
same resources.
well, you speaking of that small minority of people.
It's not a small minority. That's a big minority.
But
People
that's
that-
all we gotta
people
get
that have-
past.
That's a big minority.
People that have the mindset of being successful will be successful.
You have a criminal record?
No, I don't.
You have kids?
No, I
You
don't.
got a baby mama?
No, I don't. You know why? Because I made
So-
good decisions.
So where do you
No.
what percentage do you fall at the class that's sitting here?
Yeah,
I don't
listen,
care about that
I-
percentage. I'm talking about you ask me, right?
No,
So if you ask me, I made good
I'm
decisions,
only
right?
saying that
Yeah.
because
You
said-
made-
That mean I created my own legacy,
and
right?
I understood that, but my thing is the only way I'm coming at you is because you said weak.
That is weak.
No, that's not weak. When you cannot, you cannot.
And you can't
Weak
control.
and cannot.
Yeah,
weak
you can't
falls
control.
into the
So
weak. No,
you
no,
say
no,
you
no,
can't
no.
control, so you can't
No, no,
control
no.
your destiny?
No.
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
can
no,
you
no.
can definitely
Okay,
control your
No, no, no,
destiny.
no. Some people
Go ahead, let her
cannot
finish, let her
control
finish.
their destiny. Some people, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead.
There are some people. I'm in the military. My drill sergeant, when I went to basic, said when he decided to have a family and get a home and do stuff in credit, he found out his mom put bills in his name when he was younger.
go fight his mama.
You can't.
No,
Go ahead.
What's
finish.
that's gonna do?
Oh,
That's
go
not
ahead,
gonna
Nick.
change nothing
Go
on
ahead.
paper.
It ain't gonna change
But
nothing.
my
Go
thing
ahead.
is, you can't call somebody weak because they cannot.
Gotta go square with your old girl.
But
And what's that?
It's
That's you, no,
circumstances.
no, stop.
Go ahead.
You could square up with your old girl, but that's not gonna change what's on that credit report. You could be that. You could be that to a pulp.
But no,
That's not what's gonna change on that
I
credit
think
report.
what she really trying to say, because if you look at it now,
It don't. Some people will. Some people will.
no, Jay.
Look, if I had to, I would.
Let me
Because
ask
my
him
mom
this.
ain't raised me, but at the same time, you can't. Some situations
Yeah.
You
don't
can't
have
control,
no,
right.
You
You
don't
don't
have
have
no
control.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
right,
There's
right.
no control.
So let me
But-
ask him something, because I feel like
No.
I feel like where you
But
coming
I'm-
from.
look.
Because Jay, you was raised in a house with how many?
Two
with
parents. You
two-
Clarence.
Two parents.
You
right?
Clarence. But two parents.
But no,
Because
but
I ain't Clarence with two parents.
right.
I got
But
girls
so
on. What?
they ain't seen nothing. Ain't nobody seen nothing.
We never.
Ain't nobody seen nothing.
You know.
But no. So look.
Get your ass out of here. But yeah.
So look, Jay, you
Look.
grew up in a house with two parents.
Look, he Clarence with two parents.
So now this the thing. If for a person like me grew up in a single family home, does that mean I
What if you
outworked
got
you?
What if you ain't got a single family home and you
Well-
been out
Oh,
through
and
in
that's
a
what I'm
foster,
saying.
in a foster system?
So
like
down-
What's the
me,
question that you asked?
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm saying, doesn't it give you an advantage, being that you come from a two-parent home with structure
Nope.
from both parents? That doesn't make you.
Nope.
Absolutely
no,
not.
He has that advantage.
Okay,
He
okay.
definitely does.
Okay, so
How?
so
Definitely
so
does.
I'm gonna answer the question, right? No, it does not. It
don't.
give
How
me an
so?
advantage. It doesn't. Because I know people that grew up in a one-parent home and they work harder than me.
Come on.
You know why they work harder than you? Because they only
They
have
have
one
No,
parent.
they have that ambition and that work
They
ethic.
have to work harder because they only have one parent.
I'm one of them
you
people.
just said it.
I have to.
I've been
No,
a foster kid.
I'm not saying that you're
My
wrong.
parents ain't
I'm not.
raised me.
Right now we
But you can't say
agreeing.
that's not an advantage that you had two parents.
No, it isn't because I know
It
people.
is.
No, listen to me. Check
It
me out.
is.
Listen to me.
It's an advantage you didn't take
Are
advantage
you gonna
of.
listen to me next?
It's an advantage you didn't
Let
take
him-
advantage
let
of.
We can
go,
argue
let
in a
him go, let
minute,
him
but
go.
listen to
No, we
this.
not arguing.
It is an
Right.
advantage.
No,
I ain't
We
gonna
gonna
hold you.
definitely argue.
No,
Fuck that. We
for
argue.
Wait, what you say?
Why
What
you
you
in
say?
your feelings?
It's an advantage. I'm not
Thank
gonna hold
you.
You gotta
Thank you.
look at
Wait,
it, bro.
wait, hold on.
You
Hold
know,
on.
and I know-
you. Look.
That's
Can I
what
say?
happened.
Can I say something?
Listen, that's when you feel entitled. When you have two parents and you feel entitled, this is shit you talk about.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Carry on.
With two parents, with a two-parent household,
I'm gonna speak it.
look, with a two-parent household comes usually comes structure. You feel me?
But, all right,
You
so-
understand the dynamics of. You get a basics on the dynamics of man and woman. You feel me, and how
Right.
things work.
Time
you feel
out.
me? You understand better how to approach
Can I ask
women
him a
and
question?
speak to a woman. Because you see how your dad is doing it,
Yes,
and if
sir.
you're a young girl, you know how
better
to
preach,
treat
young
a man,
man.
or
You
you know
better
act with a
preach.
man because you see your mother doing it. You feel me?
You better
It's you feel me?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
That's
so look.
the advantages
Can
of
I ask him a
that.
question?
Yeah.
You grew up in a two-parent home?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's no. I'm not saying that it's not the advantage that you all are speaking about. That doesn't make me better than you. Is what I'm saying.
No, we're not
talking
saying
about
better.
We
No,
just
no,
want you to
we're not
understand that
saying-
you just said somebody with a
Like, you
one-parent
just-
home.
The only dynamic that
got a
gives
head start.
the only dynamic that gives is understanding relationships a lot more.
No, it don't.
No.
Yes, it
That's-
does.
yes.
Actually, that
No,
gives
you
a
can't-
stability.
yeah, you
a
can give it-
stability that somebody
What
with one
stability?
parent-
What
What
do
do
you-
you mean? You see
if you-
two parents make
First
it
of all,
work.
what
That's
you
the
don't
way it
no.
goes.
What you don't know is my parents struggled for a long time.
Yeah.
But did they struggle
So were they
together or
together.
separate?
Because you had two parents who struggled.
But
That's
see,
two
no.
incomes.
See, you comparing apples to oranges. Now you're trying to intertwine multiple things in one. Let's speak about one dimension first before we get to the next one, right?
Two-parent home.
Two-parent home. That does not mean that I had a prevalent childhood like that was just amazing, like I was silver spoon.
No.
To ones,
I don't think we
okay,
said that.
okay. So what I'm saying was to ones that had the single mother or the single father household, they may look at from the outside in like, oh, you have it better than me.
Yeah.
But that's not always the fucking case. Because every day, Monday through Friday, I was in the projects at my grandmother's house. At my grandmother's house in Scott Projects, where there was roaches. When you cut the lights on, the flow started moving.
Okay.
That's how I grew up.
But you
have
both your parents.
Both of my parents didn't mean anything to me because I was a child and I was taught to stay in a child's place.
But they
Yeah, but
had
that's all- that
you
was
had
normal
to
for
like
you.
you had to
Alright,
see
so-
like bro, I
Fam.
know I know for a fact you still go and cut your
Fam.
daddy grass.
Right.
You
When-
go and
yeah.
cut your daddy grass
Because
because guess why?
That's because I love my father.
That's
That's
I
called
don't- I don't
moral.
love my
No,
father.
that's
That's
not
not
just
my
moral.
fault because you don't love your
His-
father.
He ain't claiming.
His
What do you
father.
mean?
That ain't my
So-
fault. That's your daddy.
No,
ain't
but
claiming.
I'm telling you, that's where the difference
His-
is.
your-
That's
you
what the
saw
difference
your
is.
father doing
Some
that.
people-
Your father taught you that.
Thank you.
You had the
Thank
upper
you.
hand. So even if you already
You always had the upper
You had
hand.
the upper hand.
It don't
'Cause you
look like
seeing
the upper
things
hand
from
to you.
mom and dad.
You know how they say you don't know what you got until you
You
lose
think
it?
my mama took me outside to teach me how
If
to
your
cut
parents
grass?
pass, it will hurt you, right? That shit don't phase me.
Well, see,
Cause I ain't had no parents. You get what I'm saying?
I-
I
Even
don't
if you
know
wanted
these
to-
people.
even
You
if
know
you
what
wanted
I'm
to
saying?
stop at lawn man, you would have still been a business. You
Listen.
still would have been a businessman.
I'm gonna say something.
Exactly what I see my dad
Bro.
as.
I'm gonna say
That's
something
not my
else.
fault.
No, but I'm
I'm
telling
gonna say
you.
something else because he's
we-
talking about
we're-
being in the
we're trying to
projects,
explain to
right?
you
Hold on,
the
let- no, show-
advantages
let-
that you had versus the people that didn't have two parents. Regardless if you had two parents that were struggling, we had one parent that was struggling. And if that one parent was struggling, 9 times out of 10, they wasn't there. They was always working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Both my
saying?
parents was working.
Yeah, but you saw them, right?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
when it was time to go to
Wait,
sleep.
you saw them and you was able to create a bond. I didn't see these people. I don't know these people. There was no bond. You got what I'm saying?
Nope.
How?
No.
That's because you Clarence with two parents. Carry on. Next question.
Go ahead, no show.
Yeah.
Go ahead, no show.
This nigga make me sick. I
No,
just want to
sure.
say that.
Nah,
go
all
ahead.
I'm saying,
Go
all I'm
ahead,
saying
let him
is,
talk. Let him
Okay,
talk.
you follow him. Follow
all
him.
I'm saying is struggle is struggle. You feel me? But certain things make that struggle a little bit easier when you grow up in a place where there's some type of structure of like a love aspect to it between two people. You feel me? Like it changes you, and I know this because
Definitely.
my experiences through dating, right, have taught me that because I've seen for myself what's happened in the relationships, and I don't want nobody to take offense to this because I'm not speaking down on anybody. I'm just saying my experience. When I was in relationships with a woman who didn't grow up with her father, we would go through a lot of things. There'll be a lot of combativeness. There'll be a lot of insecurities. Yes, you feel me?
All of a
And
sudden
like,
it comes
and there would be nothing being done on my part. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh, you taking the glass?
But it's like, and
Nah,
you
that's
constantly
facts.
count with that. And then what
That's
would be
big
said
facts.
to me is, well, I didn't have this growing up, so you got to take this until I figure this out, type of thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's the same thing with us, and we
So
got
it's
no
like
father.
having that thing right there, that structure, that family
Yeah.
structure, it helps you in multiple avenues. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My dad was. I barely saw my dad growing up
Yeah.
on some real shit.
I-
But every time I
Same
did
here,
see
bro.
him, he would bless me with some knowledge about real shit. You feel me? So, are we allowed to curse on here?
So we don't know people that.
yeah.
So
Be yourself.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. Do
wait,
you?
Eb had a follow up. Eb had
Yeah,
a
do you?
follow
Go
up.
ahead, Eb.
Man, Eb, I gotta hear. I know you. Listen.
That's fun to say it.
So, as someone who experienced having a 2-parent household go to a single-parent household, because my father passed away when I was a child, it does have its pros and cons from having 2 parents, but I gotta agree with what he said. It's more so the relationship aspect of it. Because I watched my mama and my daddy struggle. I hardly ever seen my mom and daddy. My daddy worked overnight. By the time my daddy get home, my mama leaving to go to work. My sister had to raise me and take care of me and do my hair and all this other that.
Damn.
So yeah, I had
Facts.
2 parents, but I
Facts.
wasn't being raised by 2 parents.
Facts.
Even though I got 2 parents in the house.
Facts.
So it's
Damn.
like just because you have a 2-parent household from the
Mm-hmm.
outside looking in, it don't always give 2
Two parents.
parent
Household.
household. Like 2
But
parents.
listen, now,
Nah, you-
Talk your shit.
I got a question.
Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead,
I'm
Nick.
gonna pump up, but I'm
So-
gonna break it down.
So wait, no. So you had 2 parents, right?
Yes.
How was your mom?
What do you like?
How was her demeanor? Was she loving? Was she?
I hardly ever saw her. I mean, when I seen her, yeah. But
Exactly.
Because I'm at school when she's at home.
Uh-huh.
Then when
She go
my
to work.
dad at home, she go to work. She come home, my daddy go to work. She talking work, she going to bed. I spent more time with my sister than anybody.
Exactly.
More time
So
with
I
I
spent more time
spent.
with my sister than anybody
So-
until she went to college. Then
I
it was
guess
just
I'm
me.
just
See
different.
now,
So-
now
but you can-
I'ma
Hold
dial
on.
in.
Because I know where she finna
Because
go
my
at. Go
thing
ahead.
is, for me, I never grew up poor, and I always tell people that I never grew up poor. I lived in the islands. A 2-story house, not even 2-story. We had 2 stories, and we had a house in the backyard. But my grandmother never took care of us. You know what I'm saying? So I was a check for my grandmother. So money was never an issue, but she didn't take care of us. We didn't go to the dentist. We didn't go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, you have two parents that's working
Yeah.
versus one parent who's working and you don't see them. There's no, oh, I love my dad, oh, I love my mom. It's not. I've been through foster care.
It's like the bottom of
I've
the
been
barrel.
adoption. That's a lot of shit I've been through. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I'm not gonna sit here and say anything relies on a project, because you could live in a project and receive all the love that somebody in West Miramar get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love my life.
But at the same time, you had two parents. So you had everything provided for. You went to the I ain't go to the dentist.
But
and
you know
tell
what?
her wait, no,
Let me just say
no,
this.
but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's not a money thing.
No, I'm saying like far as like you saying that you ain't go to the dentist and all that stuff. Like
I'm not gonna hold you. I never went to the dentist.
my kids go to the doctor. They go
No,
to the dentist.
but I'm not. But that's the
But that's
thing.
what she was
That's
saying.
the
She
thing.
wasn't
There's different
being
type of
taken care
parents.
of.
I'm not
think
worried
I
about
misunderstood
that.
it.
I'm not
Yeah.
worried about it. I'm worried about you having two parents and your mom go to work and your dad go to work, and your sister raised you. My cousins raised me. My my siblings raised me. But my grandmother never took care of any of her kids. But she took all her grandkids in, but we was just checks. You get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're
So-
saying.
So
But I feel like that's deeper than just the conversation of a two-parent versus a one-parent.
But
no,
hold
there's
on,
two
but hold
parents
on,
in
hold
there. I
on.
had a grandma and a grandpa.
I want to piggyback on both of y'all.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying the
Y'all- what
effects
y'all
is
was
different.
saying.
But that don't make my outcome. I'm not worried about the outcome.
So-
I'm talking about the effects.
So even though they had two parents in their house, both of them, right?
Still had an advantage.
Not necessarily.
You had the same effect with having no parent that they did with two parents.
No, never that.
You looking at it in a
I've been in
different
foster
way.
care. Y'all been in foster care?
But listen, you
y'all,
looking
no,
at it.
y'all talk to a
So
caseworker.
this
But
It
you
is.
looking at it in a
It
different.
is.
I can only speak for myself. Like my mom, she was a single parent as well, but my mom was always there. Like I never went without.
Right,
So
like
I
but
can't
that's why I
say
say she's looking at it in a different aspect.
My
For
thing
what
is,
you
I just
didn't
want the
get.
people to know who have two parents that they can see, that they could speak to. They might not be there, and they might have to, switch shifts, whatever. But you still have an advantage.
And because it's deeper than what y'all saying, and I'm like, because you touched on something, so I hope you don't mind me touching on it.
Touch on it.
You said that your mom and your dad were together,
Right.
and then
right.
and
He
how
passed when he
how
was-
old were you when they passed?
I was 14 when my dad passed.
14 when your dad passed. So
She was
I
just
know,
getting there.
but
Like
that's-
she was
that's-
just getting there.
that's an equivalent of a loss.
Right, like
It's an
not
equivalent-
having a father. That's
it's
like
because
No, but you have something.
so
You got 14 years at least
But it
versus
also
nothing.
went to the point where, yes, I had two parents. Both my parents was working. I basically went from having two parents to having no parents. So
Right.
once my dad passed away, it got to the point my mama couldn't even get up and bathe.
Yeah.
I'm cooking for my mama.
No.
I bathed from at 14. My sister graduated and went to college when I was 7.
Uh-huh.
So from 7 to 18, I basically had to raise myself. From
Yeah.
14, my mama mentally checked out. I no longer had a parent.
But you still have
Even-
something.
Nah.
No, it's
That's
You know,
not the
that's what I'm
same.
saying. You had something.
But it takes us.
Yo, this
it
shit-
takes
yo,
us
shit
to the
goes-
like. It's so
My-
dope. It's so dope because
Chop.
we all sitting up here and we're all talking about the
Chop.
things that stop us.
Ooh, chop. Let me
Right.
tell you. I
we
tell
all
people.
talking about the things that
I had an
stopping
ex
us.
who used to tell me, "Oh, he about to fight his dad." Da da da. You understand? With me, I ain't got no parents. You know what I'm saying? If I could hang out with my mom, I can. Cause think about it. My sister was my mom, and my mom was my sister. My mom was on drugs. So when I see my mom, I visit my mom in jail. These are my memories. I visit my mom in jail. I would go to St. Thomas for the summer, and I'll just be driving and be like, "Oh, look, your mom." I'm seeing my mom. My mom was on drugs. I'm an 80s baby. Crack baby. I am a crack baby. I'm a miracle baby.
Hey,
So you
Hundo.
sitting here telling me that somebody actually was looking out for you when me and my cousin was in foster care and my cousin was getting touched. So I wasn't getting touched, and you telling me I lost my parents at 14? At least you have a vision. I'm on Ancestry.com right now trying to find out if my dad is my dad, because he never claimed me.
Man.
So let's talk about it. You talk about two parents that you had till 14 or 7 or anything. I don't even know what that looked like.
Let me
You know what
let
I'm
me
saying? But I'm thriving. I'm not gonna let that hold me down. But I'm just saying.
Are you
You
not
have
successful?
let me give y'all a little
I am, but
story,
everybody
right?
is not. But
But
at
are
the
you
same
not successful?
no. But at the same time, she have a taste of what that looks
But
like.
are you not
I never
successful?
had a taste of what
I
that
think
is.
that-
Answer the question.
But-
though.
That
not successful?
everybody not me. Like you
Are
said,
you
like you
not-
call them
are
weak.
you
Did
not-
you
are
did you
you-
not said weak?
Are you?
people?
I like that.
Everybody ain't strong. Some people are.
Are you not
weak.
successful though?
Some people are weak.
Are you not successful?
I'm not gonna just speak on just me.
But do you know
I'm
what's
speaking on
crazy?
Everybody.
You might not like this, but that's what made you as strong as you are.
But everybody can't take what I could take.
Same life as us.
No,
Lis-
never that.
But,
I've
but
never
the
had.
struggle of not
I'm
having
on Ancestry.com
is what made
trying to
you
find out
have
right
more
now
of a
if my
voice,
dad is
Nick.
my dad.
The struggle of not having.
She know who her dad is.
I
You know
think-
who your
I
dad
think-
is.
I think they're both are
Oh,
right
okay.
in a way. They're both are right in a way because you have to.
No, it's no
No,
wrong.
they have the
You-
upper hand. At the end of the day,
you
they
have
have
to-
they
you-
know something that
They do
I would
have.
never know.
They do
or other people
have
never
extra
know.
stuff, but at the same time, like I was saying, something being even if you have that, and then it's something that's being taken back from you, it's still a setback.
Both my parents dead. Both of them.
So let me just
Both of them
let me
gone.
just one. I'm gonna lighten up in the mood. Two, I'm gonna tell a
You
story.
would never like me. I'm just playing.
Excuse me from telling my story to my girlfriend and my baby mama. So let me tell y'all my story,
Y'all
right?
just disregard.
No disrespect to both of y'all, but we finna get to these stories, right? Because these stories are real. So like I have two daughters, right? And my two daughters, beautiful girls, very talented. A lot of people see them on social media. I was with their mom for 13 years. I thought that giving them a two-parent household was gonna be the best thing for them, just like everybody else did. Was with them for 13 years, 7, I wanted to hit it. But I realized, man, listen, I'm in a stuck situation. How am I gonna give these kids a better life, no matter how many years, if we not on the same page, if I'm not progressing, if me and her ain't seeing eye to eye, but we arguing, if I'm progressing and she not, how I'm gonna give these kids a better life?
I agree with that. I don't believe in stay for the kids.
So it
But
wasn't
you-
really
you-
only just for
I
the
get it.
kids. I really loved my kid's mom for 13 years. It wasn't like I'm finna fall out of love with her. We was gradually falling apart. That was visibly seen from the outside and the inside. We had conversations before I left. Don't kill me for this. We had conversations before I left. Everything. We both was crying. I broke up with her 2 years later. I wasn't with nobody. I was still crying. But I knew the reality of going back to the situation was going to be detrimental for my kids. Because I'm allowing them to see their daddy be with somebody who's that way. So that was more detrimental being with her than it was leaving her. So I left. Guess what? My daughter's daughter, 18 years old, she's a model. And my middle daughter, she's 14. She's in cheer and dance right now. Although it cost me a fortune to put them in what I'm putting them in, they are both successful. They
But
are
they
both.
still have two parents.
What they had was I wasn't gonna quit. What they had was I was strong enough to tell you this ain't what you finna do to my kids, and I'm finna take them another route. Or if you ain't with what we own, they gonna leave you when they get 18 because they know the difference between the two. They know what you're doing and they see what I'm doing, and I'm gonna stay on this path because they gonna meet me there. They can't meet you where you going, but they could meet me there. But I had to make that choice. So that was the one household. Now I got another one who's 6 years old. She's a swimmer. She's 6. She can backstroke. I can't even do that. Again,
Backstroke?
no. I can barely swim.
Tighten up.
So, although it's taking me, again, it's a fortune to put her in it to make sure that she's successful in doing so, she have a 2-parent household. She is the spoilest goddamn kid I got out of all 3.
But you
She
think-
loved the
You have a
shit.
different mindset, though.
She loved the shit out of her daddy. But the strongness from them two that I gave them, what that they gathered from us breaking up, made them prosper, stronger, and I think them two can be without me for a good minute. I can't say the same for my little one. So it's an advantage on one end, but it's a disadvantage to have a 2-parent household on the other end. It depends on the parents and what they're doing. What we're doing, if we're not meshing, no matter what, you got 1 or 2 parents, it's not gonna work.
This-
It's not gonna work for you,
But
and it's
I got
not
a
gonna work for the
question,
kid.
This-
I got a question. Your first baby mama, y'all separated,
Yeah.
but y'all still make it work when it comes to y'all kids, right?
No matter if she make it work or not,
Exactly.
I'ma do it.
So regardless if it's
but still,
regardless if it's a 2 parents household or 2 co-parents, that's
Yeah.
still a 2-parent household. You still have a mom and a dad.
But you're
but hold on,
speaking
hold on,
in.
hold
You
on, hold
still
on.
have. You
Hold
speaking
on.
on other terms. Or you
No,
speaking
no,
in.
I'm not.
You
Because
speaking in just
y'all making
having
it work.
parents though.
Y'all
No,
making it work.
let me
Your
just-
ex,
I can
your
make
ex
it.
and you are making it work for y'all 2 kids, correct?
I can make it
We
so
know-
Is it
simple.
toxic? Are you fighting? You?
If I got into
Listen.
it, it will be toxic.
I know, but but I'm saying
If.
y'all making it
Y'all-
work. You got
yeah.
what I'm saying? You know how to.
And then
maneuver.
y'all missing the whole part of it.
Listen,
you have
I'm not.
you have 2 parents.
Right? Having
Thank you.
But hold on. So
Thank
it
you,
doesn't
Chop.
matter. It
Thank
doesn't
you, Chop.
like listen, I
Thank
know
you.
I don't me and my son's mom is not together or my daughter's mom is not together, but I know that I'm grabbing my baby hand and I know they grabbing my baby hand.
Thank
and
you.
I know they're guiding them
Thank
and
you.
they're leading them. Now it's up to them. At the end of the day, it's up to me to understand what we're both doing and how we're both guiding them. Cause it's still 2 separate homes.
Yeah,
but
but
you
you-
still got 2
hold on.
parents grabbing. Don't
Thank
tell
you,
me you
Chop.
not
You
gonna
can't
grab.
say-
Ooh, thank you.
Now I understand
He's
your
seeing
position
exactly what I'm
because
saying.
your position, you've been so used to 2 people carrying you.
Correct,
And
correct.
then to have a person let go is harder. It's harder. It's difficult. But people gotta understand it. People don't want to understand it. So I get where you coming from, Nix, but I also get what you saying, Jay, because you gotta run. It don't matter. You gotta run. If you don't run, nigga, you not gonna catch nothing.
Isn't it like the saying you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink?
Right.
Yes.
Only
And that's-
she's saying that
but
somebody
that's-
led y'all to the water.
No, but that's outcome.
But you can't make
My
him
thing
Yeah,
drink.
but
You can raise 2
again,
kids in the same
okay.
household and get 2 different
But
kids.
listen, but listen,
He just-
but listen.
But that's where his
You
drive
can-
comes
you can
Chop,
be
what you
racist
just
this
said
way.
went over everybody's
I
head.
dang
No,
it.
it didn't.
No,
It didn't.
it
It
didn't.
didn't.
Listen.
It didn't.
Oh.
Everything
Tell
I
him-
went
tell
through,
him
I'm
what I
very
said, Ed.
successful.
Because
said that's
you're,
what
what
my
you're
job
saying is
No,
that you
no,
can lead
but
a
I'm
horse to water,
just
but you can't make
saying.
him drink. But
No,
at least
what
you
he
have
said
somebody
is-
At
leading
least
you.
you have
Yes.
somebody to lead you.
It's harder to find the path by yourself.
But you
You
can have
feel
the
me?
wrong person
But
leading
you can have
you
the
though.
wrong person leading
That's
you,
what
and
I'm
they're not
trying to tell
leading you
you.
in water. They're
Chop,
leading
can I
you
tell
to
you something,
piss.
Chop?
I know,
Right.
but everybody who said
That's-
they had 2
That's
parents,
where
and
your
I'm telling you
discernment.
that
That's
wrong
where your
person
discernment gotta
lead.
come.
Yeah,
Can I
but
tell
you
you
can't
something,
have a
Chop?
discernment
You
as a
hear me?
kid, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
All right,
Cause
I wanna tell you
that
something.
household he described is the 2-parent household that I had.
That's what I'm trying to
Right.
tell
The
you. And it's
toxic
2
that
different
would've been
dynamics.
better if they, I would have had a better life with my parents. I hate to say this, but if they would have just
That's what I'm trying to
separate
tell
them.
you. That's what I'm
You
trying
didn't
to
say
tell
that
you.
earlier.
But
You
no,
said you
but
had
that's
2
why I said-
parents.
I did have 2 parents, but I ain't
No,
dived deep
but
into the
I'm
background.
just saying. That
She
my
had
thing is,
that-
in my mind, you had 2 parents. I didn't have none.
Right, but
then, but
sometimes that
imagine-
make you.
I didn't have none. Even my grandparent wasn't a
But
parent.
imagine having something and then not having it. And
Bro,
But my
that's
thing
it.
is, at
Bro,
least
that's-
you had
listen.
something.
Listen.
What
Yeah,
about
but the
people who
something
had
you
nothing?
had is your
question, Chop.
parents using
I
you
wanna
as
ask y'all a
pawn,
question.
like,
go ahead,
oh,
Jay. Go ahead. Go. This
Can
is
I-
good. Hey,
Hold on,
Can I
go
ask y'all a
ahead, go ahead.
question?
like it's a good conversation.
This a real good conversation. I want to ask.
It's
I want
going.
to. I want to ask everybody a conversation.
Go ahead.
Where I want to start with you next. Where did your drive come from?
I see. I'm one of those kids.
Make it short.
No, I'm telling you, I'm one of those kids. If I see Chop touch a stove and he get burned, I'm not touching it. That's who I am.
So where did your drive come from?
That's where my drive come from. If I see
Not getting
B
burned.
fail and I see Chop fail and I see Debo, I'm not touching. I'm not doing it. I'm going the other way.
Okay. All right.
Some people are
Yep.
followers and some people are leaders.
What did
y'all
your
got kids? Y'all know.
Where did your drive come from?
proving people wrong.
I like that.
Facts.
I
Okay,
like
there we
that.
go.
Okay.
I like that.
I like that.
Where did your drive come from to get you to where you are?
My kids.
Yeah.
See?
Talk to the
And
mic.
Yeah.
My kids.
She had
There
to
you go
have
with that
kids
talking
to
to
get
mics
that
though.
drive. I didn't
No,
know
Right.
no.
No, you
I
said
ain't
your
never had
kids.
kids that got that
No, but
drive,
I'm saying, you said it, though.
That's they years.
Okay.
No, but
So
I'm
I
saying,
gotta have.
What's your name, big
before
dog?
him, you
I ain't
had
gonna
no
just
drive?
not be no.
No, but I'm
shit
saying
ass
before
shit.
them, you had no drive.
No shit.
No sheep.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Where did your drive come from?
You said your kids.
Wanting to create,
So
to
in
be
our
honest.
minds, your drive came
Say it
from
again?
your kids.
Wanting to create. Like I have insatiable thirst to create shit.
Okay,
Like,
so
that's-
you just got that ambition to go.
So you got
Pretty
a
much.
mission.
Boss man?
My drive come from trying to do something is unattainable to people.
Okay.
I want to change that idea. So
Okay.
it drives me to prove that I could do this.
You want to prove
So they say you
Right.
can't,
the people
and you
wrong.
They
fuck it,
say I can't. I'm
So
gonna
you
fuck it
gonna
up.
do it.
I'm gonna do it.
chop.
So I'm gonna say something that's gonna be very
church?
disappointing though, but very disappointing because I just heard Mike Tyson say that you shouldn't say legacy.
Yeah,
And-
you should.
And so, but I disagree with that. And I disagree with it for a reason. That's what drives me, because at the end of the day, I want as many people that I come into contact with, that I deal with, or I had a hand in raising, from my children to my godchildren, to do something just like me.
Right.
That is legacy. That legacy is everlasting.
Right.
And so just because my body leaves, I don't leave.
You don't.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I'm invested
Right.
in every single
Yeah.
person
Yeah.
that I mess with. So
Facts.
legacy drives me. I want to be the best motherfucker I can be.
Right.
Every day.
So I asked that question because I heard you say, like, how it all started, where it stemmed from. So my drive came from me hearing my parents say what they made every 2 weeks, to where they were when I got of age. I heard my dad say, I made $216 every 2 weeks to take care of y'all. But your mama made $180 every 2 weeks for us to take care of y'all. When they got to that point, to their pinnacle, where they made collectively together about 100 and something thousand together, I said I wanted to make more than both of them before I hit 30.
Facts.
So my drive came from me hearing what my dad said of what they made collectively. So I want to be able to exceed that
Yeah.
before I hit 30. That's where it came from. It wasn't about me being in a 2-parent home. It was just about my own goals of saying I want to exceed what they did.
Facts. Facts.
We're not
Facts.
talking about drive.
Nah,
'Cause
that-
my thing is you can raise.
That's what we
That's
talking
where it's
about.
coming from, though. That's where your drive
No,
come from
no.
sometimes. Like,
you talking about that? You asked about the advantages of having a 2-parent house versus not having a 2-parent house.
no, it ended
No.
up being that way. But the question was, what
'cause
was
they
your
were
purpose and what
explaining.
was
I know,
stopping
but I'm
you?
just
And we,
explaining.
So my question gonna be to everybody who has kids, who have more than one child. There's a child that you have that have drive and some that don't.
If I had a child,
Are you? I ain't talking
if I
to
had
you.
a child, I would know, because you
I
saying
got
if.
dog too
No.
many children.
But you saying you don't have a child,
I
right?
don't, but I'm saying-
But if I had kids, I would go 10 times
My
harder.
thing is, no, and this is, I'm not worried about that. I'm talking about outcome. I'm talking about outcome. You could
But
have.
that would be
You
You
then.
could have 2 kids
Because
in
I
a
got what B,
2-parent house.
I got what
and you-
B was saying.
You
Though,
know-
when she said her kids, so sometimes
But
she
I
probably
also
don't feel
asked
like
B.
getting up
Wait,
in the
wait, wait.
morning.
But I also asked B. I said, so your drive started with your kids? Because that was her answer, and she said no. So your kids wasn't your drive.
Because like
That's
you just
not where
said,
it started. That's
but-
not the root.
She couldn't have tapped in. She probably didn't tap into her drive. I can't speak for you, but
She
You-
didn't
you-
tap in when she had
I-
her kids. I just asked her. She said no.
I would
mean,
think
because
that
my kids are here, so that's what I'm saying. Like that's,
Right.
that's what I go
So
on.
now
But
the
that
drive
had a drive
changes.
started though.
But I mean,
You might go a little bit harder,
Drive
but that
started
drive
with
was
adults.
always there. Drive don't come with circumstances.
listen, that shit could kick in any time.
I ain't got no kids. I got a dog, and I got.
So-
I've
so
been
let-
having
so-
my
so
first
listen.
child.
Fuck it, Chop. I like nice shit.
Listen, yeah,
You
mean,
know what I'm
eh,
saying? I like nice shit. I like to go buy $300,
See, that's-
$400
that's his drive.
fucking
That's his
shoes.
drive right there.
And
You
listen,
know
I
what
like that shit. I just went and bought a fucking brand new truck. I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my drive. I want to live good. I don't want to have to ask somebody for. Hey, you think you can let me hold $20 for gas? Fuck ass no. I want my money.
Okay, that's your drive. My drive is, for me, growing up, you get ranked on. I don't want to get ranked on. So that was my drive. Since I
wanna
was
get
a
what?
kid.
she
My
wanna
drive
get
is not to
talked
get
about.
ranked on, talked about. I would never be that failure that people rank about, talk about, whatever. Even in the islands, like
I was that guy.
that's what it was. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up in Miami. So ranking that been happening way before I got here. You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
said Dev says she got to let her explain. So I think he was talking about B when he was saying that. He was saying she got to let her explain. Talking about B about what her
Yeah,
drive
B.
actually started from beyond the kids.
It was beyond the kids.
Before the
definitely.
kids, I meant to say.
It was.
Where did your drive start from before the kids?
okay, so like I said, my mom she was a single mother, so it was my mom and me and my brother and my sister. It was like 5 of us in the house, so she had to do what she had to do, and that. She had to do what she had to do, and we did struggle a little bit, but at the same time, like I said, she was always there. But she did struggle. So when I got older, I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to, go through the same shit that I went through when I was little.
Right.
And then on top of that, when I had my kids, I said, I definitely don't want them
It
to
made you-
experience
So
what I
Exactly.
it-
You don't
it
want them to
multiplied.
feel how
It
you
gave
felt,
more
right?
drive. That's
Right,
what
it
I
gave you
got
more
from
drive.
it.
So the drive came from knowing that your mama wanted more
Exactly.
and then give more, and she couldn't give more.
She didn't want to. It's not like she didn't want to.
But she just
Right, she
couldn't.
just couldn't. Right,
Exactly.
right. So her ambition probably went somewhere else, probably within
Yeah.
y'all.
Now she had the kids
And
to
so
worry
now
about.
y'all trying to get it to the
Now
next
let me
level.
ask you, and not being devil's advocate, but I mean
Yeah, you are. Go
being
ahead.
devil's advocate. When those kids grow up and go to school and you know they're gonna be great because you know what you're doing in their life. So when they leave your humble abode, 18, what's gonna drive you then?
The
because-
drive she had before the kids.
What's
I mean,
what,
she grown now, so
what are you gonna be passionate
My sister
about?
asked me the same thing.
And
What
listen,
you gonna do?
I don't even,
I
you
don't
know,
'cause my-
You
my-
do know, because you knew before you had the kids.
because
You looked at your
you've been
mom
great at
and
a
you
lot of
saw what you
things.
wanted to do.
You done been great at a lot of
better
things. I've
start
seen you
digging.
in 3 different careers
It's
since
not
I've
hard,
known
B.
you.
It's
I'm
not
talking
hard,
about
B. It's right in front of
careers.
you.
you better start digging now.
You gotta find your passion.
No,
Look,
that's what my
Chop,
passion is. I
Chop.
want to do my clothing line. Like,
But
when I started.
right, so I believe in you. So
So that's why our question started. What's stopping you?
Chop, a lot of people who have kids, they don't look beyond their kids. I don't have no kids, but I see people and I observe them. These people who have kids
Right.
and their kids make 18, after that, it's more of a relationship. It's not a financial, it's more of a relationship.
I'll never stop being my mama's baby.
And,
So,
and that's
yeah.
fine, and that's fine. But you was raised by women.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
I get how you are, and you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
yeah.
But at the same time, people who have kids, and I don't have no kids, but I'm gonna speak on it. People who have kids, and I've seen once their kids make 18, it's more bonded, sealing that relationship.
Yeah.
We're saying it's stronger.
Yeah, with their kids, it's more.
of
it's
course.
more of a relationship. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know, having their kids come to them and talk to them, tell them what's going on, so you know they could give them advice, other things. But they want their kids to come to them.
I definitely,
So
I definitely get, you know.
that I feel like that's when B with her kids. That's gonna be the next step when her kids make 18, is locking in that relationship.
You think that you don't think that's the way to do it?
No,
No, she's saying that's what
I'm
she thinks
saying
she's
that's
gonna
what it is
do.
because B's right
But
now
then
is lost
she's
for
gonna be-
words. But I'm saying that's what it, I literally feel like that's what it's gonna be because I've seen so much people have kids. They get older, they leave the bird's nest, and now they're like they in college, they're doing their own things. Like, oh, they don't talk to me no more. Now they're trying to lock in that relationship with their kids.
Let me tell you something. Some people could be like that, and let me tell you. Listen, I never seen my mama date a day. And excuse me, mama, I'm sorry, you probably watching. I never seen her date a
You had
day
no
in my
uncles?
life.
You had no Uncle Charles?
Nope. I ain't never seen no man. When I turned 18 and I'm a mom baby,
Don't do that.
I've never seen her. So when I turned 18,
Uncle Charles came out of woodwork.
nah, I'm seeing her date this dude.
Uncle Charles.
And me and my mom was like this, but you drift. You could drift. It don't mean that you come closer like with your parent. That don't mean that. And then, but guess what? My mom doing what she wants to do, and she's earned that right.
You a boy, though.
So when they get 18, you got the right to now reinvest in yourself.
Of course.
I'm being Batman
I
tonight.
am though, but I'm just saying like.
Yeah,
I
but
just
you,
don't know what I'm gonna do
look, B
now.
want to know what the fuck her
That's
kids
right.
doing.
So you got.
B want to know what her kids doing when they turn 18. Trust me.
She gonna know, but
she wanna
I'm
know
not
who.
gonna be
Listen.
concerned about my kids.
Exactly.
but
Right.
I'm not gonna be up
That's
in
what
their
I'm
ass.
saying.
No, it's a trust me. You saying that, but there's some parents who,
Oh, no, that's
who
not
some
gonna be
moms
me.
who don't want to let go of their sons
Bernice finna be
because their
outside.
son is
Y'all
the
tripping.
winning ticket.
I don't know
Wait,
what
wait,
y'all see.
I have a question. How many people on the cast right now is the golden child of their family?
How many people what?
Are the golden child of their family? You have siblings
yeah.
and they not doing what you're doing.
Oh yeah. of
Your
course.
mama on your ass.
My brother does.
She want to
well.
know who you
My-
dating,
My brother does.
who she
well.
is, how she is, can she cook, can she take care of you? That's what golden kids of the family. They mama want to know who this is, girl or boy.
Not my mama.
No.
Not my
I'm like that
mama.
with all
Chop.
of us.
My
so-
mama
Chop.
don't know.
Chop. So your mom didn't give you approval of Janae? She didn't give you no approval?
No.
That's a lie.
Nobody had to give
Stop,
me approval
Chop. You
for
being
that.
coy right now.
No, I'm being
I'ma
this.
go.
You can.
I'ma
I
go
will
talk
call
to
my
Janae.
mama. I will FaceTime
I'ma go
my
talk
mama
to
and she'll
Janae.
tell you.
In
the
rebuttal
same
to
Your
thing.
mom
that-
just got sick of
And
how
re-
many women you was bringing.
In
That's-
rebuttal to that, when you are the child
When you
that
the golden
is
child?
no. When you are the child that is very well established,
Yeah.
your
They don't
parents
worry
don't
about
really
you.
worry about you.
They don't worry about you at
At all.
all.
I haven't spoken to my parents in about 3 to 4 weeks.
No, but you saying that, but they
But I
worry.
bet they talk to my older brother and sister them though.
No, I'm not talking about they in a sense they in your ass every 2 weeks. But if you bring
At all.
somebody in your life, they
Not
want to
to
know
talk.
who
They
this
don't-
person is.
They don't want to know anything.
Yeah. Like my mom just
Your
she
parents
always
are sick of you. That's why. Carry
No.
on. Child. They sick of you. Like
no,
we
that's
sick of
just
you.
They
it's
just
not-
know I'm
Y'all,
responsible.
look,
And you
y'all
shouldn't
watching. Y'all sick of him too.
You shouldn't make your parents, cause now guess what? They still chasing the dream just like you still. They still trying to do something. Man, I
I'm
ain't-
the youngest out of all my siblings. I'm the only one that purchased 2
Listen,
properties they sell.
Me and my sisters, we are 12 and 13 years apart. My big sister, who everybody thought was my mom, said she would brag about me before she brag about her kids.
but
That's because I'm doing good. And
Keep doing what you're doing.
right, but you shouldn't. But you, I don't think
everybody
you.
like
I don't
chocolate.
think you should put your life on hold.
I see you. I like that earring though. Just that earring.
I don't think you should put your life on hold. So
I ain't putting no hold. Putting no hold.
before we get into this last part, we gonna cause we done seen
We
a
gonna
whole
fight
bunch
tonight,
of it.
So
Right, cause we ready to. I'm gonna turn it on soon as it come on. Why is it such a men's versus woman era right now?
wait, what happened?
Why is it such a men's versus women era?
Cause don't nobody know what they want.
But why is it? I mean, for me, it was like you always see, like growing up, you know, men catered to women. Men was trying to woo women.
You're a millennial though.
I mean, I know
It's
that's.
a
I'm
whole
just.
new era of people
But so
right
now,
child.
but how? But why is it? It's a versus.
That's not the answer.
Cause social media times have changed, child. Times have changed.
There's more money.
This not.
Times have changed.
There's more money to be made through separation.
Oh, preach.
You feel me? And division. That's all it's about.
Man,
It's
that's-
easier to control and manipulate. You feel me?
And to a degree,
What was the question again?
why is it such a
men
men's versus women
woman's
era?
Like,
There's a lack of
What
communication.
you
It's a
said was
different
not
time.
wrong, but that's not the answer. That's not the answer.
What's your answer? Let me
It's too
hear.
much
Let them answer
influence.
first.
There's a lot of influence.
What you think, Miss Ebony? What you
Don't talk
think?
to me like that. That's nasty.
Put your mouth on the mic. You heard what she
She
said.
told me to put my mouth on the mic.
Miss
She
Ebony,
said it.
What you think?
oh.
You get this kufi. This hood ass
Alright,
kufi
you-
from this dicky hook.
She did. Hey, do not do none of that.
Hey, listen.
You're not womp or
I
drum
think
beat.
It's a different time.
I
a
think
different time.
I think social media
Hold on,
has.
hold on.
ex-
I want let Miss Ebony go first.
Oh, go ahead.
I feel like I agree. It's a different time. I feel like the generation of boys
Oh,
that are supposed
And
to
women.
be men
And women.
right now
And women.
are
Don't
not
do that.
real men. Yeah, there may be some women,
A
girls
lot.
who weren't real women,
A lot.
but there are also a lot of boys who aren't real men. And also,
No.
people are chasing an unrealistic fantasy due to what you see on social media.
What's the people?
That's not
Men
true.
and women.
That's
That
not
is
true.
No, that's very true. Girls
So-
want to
People
get
don't
flued
communicate.
out. No, girls
No.
want
Let
to
me
get
get a
flued
guy.
out.
Communicate.
They want the bags. They want
Exactly.
this. They want that from a regular 9 to 5 man. That's unrealistic.
No, they don't. They don't
Men
want a
don't.
regular
Right.
9 fire. They
Oh.
want a 6 foot 6 figure, 9-inch. That's not meet
And
your
that's
requirements. So
unrealistic.
why you
Be careful.
fucking with Tyrone and expecting
Come on.
that? Why are you expecting with Tyrone? Why you fucking
Because
with
they
Tyrone?
Tyrone
see
got
it.
something to
No.
offer.
My thing is, it's a lack of
me.
no. Look, there's a lack of
They have an
communication. At the end
imaginary
of the day,
man in
it
their
boils
head.
down to like whatever you want. If you communicate it, you will get it. You cannot go talk
But
to
no,
the dude
it
that you
is-
see in a club every week and want what the fuck you want. You're
It-
not gonna get it.
It's some.
Women just like men, they chasing unrealistic goals. They're not communicating. If you communicate, you will get what the fuck you looking for. Trust me.
But everything is unbalanced. Anything that's unbalanced is gonna have to get balanced in some
But
type of way. And I
communication.
think that's where we at right now, because just like you were saying, like chicks, like you can't expect something out of somebody that you genuinely trying to be with. But it's deeper than just on a relationship thing. Women get on the internet and talk about men all day.
All
I
day.
want to play.
And men
I
get on the
seen
internet and talk about women
I
all
seen the
day.
clip. Now I see some. Hey, I'm not gonna be biased.
Child,
I'm
oh,
not
I
gonna
got-
be biased.
I got
but
something.
I seen this was it. I don't know. I sent you that video. Hold on. The guy was dressed up nicely. He had on a chain,
Uh-huh.
and he didn't pop his balloon for her, but she walked in front of him and popped it for him.
Uh-huh.
Like, you ain't got no chance, bruh. And the lady was like, dang, good looking dude, got dressed up or whatever. She said to him he was too flashy.
I seen that shit.
She said to him, and he gave. I sent the video to the. I would want to watch that. I would want y'all to see that. But this is what we see on a repeated basis.
Don't do that, child.
Now, but I'm not saying because
Don't do
you were
that.
just over here defending us, so you
No,
better keep on
I'm
defending.
always play devil's advocate.
What was the question
Niggas
again,
go
child?
after bitches they can't
Why
maintain.
is it such a men's versus women era?
Because
Okay.
communication.
It's no like.
No, it has nothing.
No, it has a lot. Trust me, it has a lot.
Okay,
to do
so
with communication.
the answer is femininity, the feminist movement.
No,
Oh.
what you
No,
mean?
oh,
What you mean, like
Niggas want to be.
Hello.
No,
Yeah, they say we sassy now, bro.
You're not gonna let me answer.
Yeah, I ain't there.
But let him give his answer. Let him give his answer.
Okay,
Love
so the
that.
feminist movement taught women what? That they could do it without.
Feminist movement. I'm not worried about none of that shit. I'm more about realistic shit. I'm not worried about shit that's going viral.
Okay,
I'm
so
talking
you
about
speaking
real
for
life.
yourself.
No,
So
that's
we
real
talk.
life.
No, you speaking for yourself.
They trying to make
No, 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 no,
money.
no, 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 no,
Feminists,
no, no,
they
no,
trying to
no,
make
no,
money.
no,
That's not
no.
real.
So he
Which is
asked the
exactly
question.
what I
what-
said.
So he asked the question of what causes the division between
Communication.
men and women. What creates that men versus women movement, right?
Where we at right now? Cause
So
we're in a
a
bad
lot of that
place.
came from the feminist movement.
No, it's not.
What, okay, explain to me what a feminist
Women had
movement
to work harder
Go
because
ahead.
men was
Let
absent.
me see. What's
Why
a,
were
Where that power came from? We get paid
Why
more
were men
now
absent?
because y'all wasn't working. It's the truth.
Go
My
ahead.
thing is, you got to look at statistics.
I'm
From
trying
the crack
to
era
give
till
her
now,
Go ahead.
single
I
parents,
mean, I want to hear him speak on it.
Let him
Go
give
ahead.
his
Go ahead.
explanation.
You
it
ready?
started from somewhere.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it started from the feminist movement.
No, it started from men
Let
not
him-
being
Let
pregnant.
him finish.
He's lying. He's giving
No.
false narratives
I didn't
right
even
now.
say
Go ahead. Go
Let him
ahead.
finish. Let him finish. Let him
Am I
finish.
lying? Women,
No,
am I
let him
lying?
finish.
Go ahead.
We didn't want to
Jay.
be strong because we wanted to be strong, bitch. We were strong because we had to.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's
Black women-
for
We're waiting on you,
some-
Batman.
but
Go ahead. Batman, go ahead.
Go.
And it all boils down to the white man.
No, we
Go
can't.
ahead,
They
Batman.
do. They brought
Can't
the
blame
private
you.
to the black communities.
Oh,
They
God.
took the black men out.
This thing done
Women
went
were
left.
single. I'm telling you.
Go ahead, Batman. We
They,
waiting on
they
you,
gave
Batman.
women the option. It was a
We had an
choice.
option?
Yes.
Wait,
There
we
was
had
a
an option
there
when
was
our
a
men
choice.
were
You gotta let him
There was
speak,
a choice.
goddamn. Let him
If
speak.
you listen, it's either you can go through what y'all going through. I see y'all struggling as a family,
Women or
but
men?
like I'm saying, I'm gonna finish my statement. But if you want some money and you want to be taken care of, you feel me? Come fuck with us. Come fuck with Uncle Sam. You feel me? We got you. This is how that shit was set up.
Yep. That's how they did it.
But what I said, it all falls onto the white man, right? What you just said? Isn't that what you just said? If you want some money, come fuck with us, right?
I think it's like it's. I
Okay,
think-
so-
Who's us?
so
Wait,
what-
who's us?
It's
So what he's
all
saying
like what
is-
women wanted to be equal with men, right?
basis, but I'm saying
Government,
it was a
government is who? White man. Yes.
But
Okay, that's
No.
the same regime.
You can't-
The
you
white
could-
man and the white woman created that shit for the black woman to indoctrinate that into their life. Is what he's saying. It's the same program.
Yeah.
It was just something to give you something to see, to make you lead in that direction. That's what created the black man to exit the home.
And what you did took the
Which
bait.
falls back to the white man, right?
No.
Not women.
It falls it falls
It falls
to the person who accepts it because
Right.
you're
It's the
given the
woman.
choice. You're given
got
the
the
choice. You
choice.
can either struggle
Oh,
or
he's a
we can
wise
take care of
man.
you.
Yes.
Wise
Yes.
young man.
No, there's no wait. No, there's no way. Sweetheart. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Said, hold on.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
If you wanna talk about it, if you look up I don't want to cut you off, but if you want to look up the stats of like the black household, like
It started with a
pre
penis.
that shit going down,
1973 to be exact.
we were thriving.
Very much
We
so.
were thriving. Black Wall Street.
And
There
then
was
Uncle Sam
no
came.
problem with the black woman saying, "Oh, I don't want to be with this person. I want to get the girl." It was thriving.
That's a
You were given now you're given the option. We're pushing this in your face. You need your own rights. You need this and that. You girl, don't listen to the nigga. This and that. You feel me? Get money. That's literally what this culture says. They literally praise, yo, get money, trap a nigga, do all of this
Yeah.
extra stuff.
You missed a step,
Make a
big
nigga
dog.
fly you
The
out.
step is either no. Listen to this. The step is either you can have this home or you can remove him and then you can have this home.
You can.
Damn, that
What
boy
you
broke
mean
that shit
remove
all
it?
the way
You
down.
can't remove somebody that was taken.
Holy shit. Okay.
That's like when,
You got it.
when people be on houses. You can't have a man in the house if you gonna want this house.
Thank
Right.
you. And that's still
It's
in place
called
to this
I
day.
ain't
It's
grow up
called
on welfare, so I
sexual
can't
rape.
relate.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's
But
called
when,
hood.
but when,
It's called
I
governmental
know
assistance.
that, but my thing is, everybody who didn't have a black man in the household, majority, it was because they was in jail, they was dead.
It's called
But
the
That was
system.
the part of the systematic
Which falls
regime.
back to the white man, which is not the women just want to.
no, it's listen. He's saying that you have to choose that. You choose
So
to.
I'm gonna choose to just struggle. I'm not gonna take welfare.
You
I'm not
choose to love somebody. You choose. You don't have to be versus the man. The man and the woman don't have to be clashing. We don't have to be mad at each
and
other
I
because we can
understand
choose
that, but I don't have
not to be
there's-
mad at each
There's
other.
no option in choosing if you're there. If you are not present, I don't have nothing.
But
You got the
Does
government.
that make sense?
You got the government.
What do you mean? I'm
You
not
got
worried.
public
Y'all
housing.
had y'all daddy, Uncle Sam.
That's what
That's not
they
true.
Daddy was
buried
there.
it. They
Everybody
buried a
sitting
lot of.
here who had a single
But see,
parent
now-
was not on welfare.
But now you're in a year and you're in the era of a working woman. Most women, especially our black women, make
But
a
why are
whole
we
lot
a-
more than us
why are
on a
we
regular.
working women? Why are we working women?
So
though?
we understand
evolutions
that.
to
Because of what I just said,
Because
right?
misbalance causes balance. When things are off, then you
You
have
on
to be
welfare? B?
corrected.
You single mom?
No,
You on
but
welfare?
There's evolutions to things. Just because they're not doing the
I
same,
know that.
they're not using the same system anymore. They're
Right.
using the feminist movement of you can be empowered by yourself and you focus on your career. Don't worry about a family.
family,
Don't worry about this
Taking
this
care of your
man.
man.
No.
Don't worry
about anything. You can do it by yourself, girl.
Chop just
This is,
answered-
but I'm telling you
just
what it
answered-
is,
I'm
but you're not
telling you,
listening.
You just answered this question.
No, what we're saying is that we have to choose it. It's so many of us out here not choosing it. We automatically we're mad with women and women are mad with us.
They call women that do the things that they was doing back in the days pick-me's because they're doing what they're supposed to do to
they
keep
doing
their
it-
families.
Oh, you a pick me asshole. You know how they say it.
This is the feminist movement. These are women bashing other women.
Yes. That's what's happening. And then you got brothers even telling they try to make us feel bad because we ain't stupid like them.
They're not pick-me's.
Yeah, they trying to put us
What do
down.
you mean
No,
they're not
you
evolving?
You need to be paying out.
So
you need to be
me-
out there dying and working all day, 8, 9, 10 hours at a day
The reason
to
why I
make sure
say-
you pay all the bills in the house. This what they telling you,
Chop.
and they making you say, no, I don't want that. I'm not finna
No,
pay the
Chop.
houses. Because they making you feel that way, and
Exactly.
you're choosing to accept it.
You're choosing to
But
do
if you
that.
say no, my wife want to be a nurse, go be a nurse. And our money together finna be great. Oh, that's even more
all
better.
that's going to call is going to call division.
How?
How?
That causes division.
How?
Big time.
Working together?
okay.
No,
Two parents-
not working
two
together.
parents work?
Not saying the working
Your
together.
two parents work though. So how's that causing division? But you said it.
Because my dad was the head carpenter for Miami-Dade International Airport.
He was making more money than her, but they still.
My mom worked for Customs Border Patrol.
They contributed.
So my
So-
dad ended up making more than my mom.
Okay.
Point blank. Period.
But it
they
didn't
both
matter.
contributed, right?
But
So there's no pick me. She not doing what she had to do.
my
to keep
mom
family.
did not go by the values of what modern women are going by. She still came home, cooked, cleaned, took care of the
yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
My mom did everything a woman is supposed to do. My
That's what
mom
we
didn't
looking
talk back to
for.
my dad.
That's what
My
they're
mom
looking
didn't
for.
argue with my dad.
I do
My
that.
mom didn't say what she's not going to do.
I do
My
that.
mom didn't do any of those things.
I do that.
My mom was a woman that stayed in a woman's place,
I
and
do
whatever
that.
my dad did, that was what men do,
talking about, I
and she
do that.
stayed in a woman's
I do
place.
that. Carry on.
So that's why it's totally different from
Somebody said,
nowadays.
"Unfortunately,
Women nowadays
she's
have
listening
this
to
indoctrination in their brains
communication.
that they go back and forth with the man with everything that he says.
That's communication. You can't.
It's
deal
no
with a-
communication.
No,
If I
you
say
can't-
sit down and shut the fuck up, sit your ass down and shut the fuck up.
No, you can't deal with a woman like me.
Oh my
Why?
God.
I wouldn't deal with a woman like you because you talk too much.
In your mind, I talk too much, right? I'm on a podcast. I'm supposed to give content.
No, so
This
look,
is not me at home.
Hey, we rarely agree with that much, but I agree with a lot of what you said. Except for the last part, about 5 minutes of the last part.
I got to fuck with
No,
her.
but Janae work, right?
Huh? Right.
She makes money, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's not about
So
the
no,
money.
it's not
It's
about
not about
that.
the- it's not
He's
about the
saying
money.
that. So she also.
That's not what he wants.
But
So
no,
he's not
because
gonna
he's
talk about
saying
But
that
that's not what he said.
he's saying he can't choose a woman like that because it's no women like that.
He can't choose a woman
He-
that talk back. He don't mind if
No,
You're not
no.
gonna talk back to a nigga like me.
Look, that's why
I'm gonna tell you.
don't talk back.
Turn the camera back, goddamn. Listen, no, you're not going to talk back. You're going to shut up, and I'm going to make the decisions. I'm going to listen to your opinions. Yes, I do. That's why I'm successful.
I want to hear.
That's
what
why I have
Ebony
a
got-
very good bank account.
I want to hear. What
That's
Ebony
why I
got
can
to
do
say.
whatever the fuck I want to do in life.
I got a question when y'all finish.
I don't have to be emotionally. I'm logically intelligent.
I want to hear Ebony though. I want to hear Ebony though.
And
Go
we're
ahead,
gonna come
Ebony,
at
go
you.
ahead.
We're gonna come at you, David.
I want to hear Ebony though. Go ahead.
Right, let's hear.
In our mind, you talk too much.
Dev said, in our mind,
You talk too much. All right.
No, but I'm on a podcast. This is not me.
All right, go. I want to hear Ebony. What you got to say, Ebony? Let's talk about it, Ebony. Go ahead.
Oh Jesus. So it's like I keep wanting to be on your side. I be agreeing with you to the last little comment.
And he come in.
it.
He talk about you want to shut the fuck up.
Throwing it.
The truth come out. It be
I be on your side. I be ready to hop on it, and then
Hey,
you say
but just
something
ignore that.
crazy, and I
Ignore
gotta
that last
say
5 minutes.
So
But-
break it down. Break it down for us.
Go ahead,
Basically,
Ebony. Go
this
ahead.
is what. Tell me if I'm wrong, but this is what I
ahead.
feel like you're saying.
Go ahead.
The modern woman does not have the same values as the women that
Facts.
we had back
Yeah,
then.
facts.
Whereas they were willing to be homemakers and help their man. Versus in our generation now, it's more so I don't need a man for nothing. I can do this
Facts.
on myself.
Big
Not
facts.
saying.
Wait,
No, 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 no.
Please let her
Right.
say, 'cause she gonna.
I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done.
Bring it home.
So, but there's also reasons as to why women now feel like that, and they're all not because this is what we want. In some situations, it's forced to where I gotta be independent because if I don't, who else gonna do it? Like if you have a single mom, she ain't have no choice. Dad did what he did. He stepped down. I still gotta raise these kids. Like my daddy used to say, "Mama's baby, daddy's maybe." Cause daddies sometimes
They
they
can step
walk
out.
out.
We can.
But also some women have been desensitized and programmed to think I don't need a man. So
Right,
it's
right.
not the same dynamic. Some women
95%.
choose
Right.
it and some women don't.
Thank
But also at
That's
the
a
same
high
time,
ass
the
percentage.
values of a modern woman aren't the same because there's some girls out there, girl, you lame, you're not in the club, you're not hopping on the J, you're not using for this and using for that.
Y'all got way more peer pressure now.
Yeah.
Can I put a disclaimer out there real quick?
So it's
you
like,
Okay,
it's,
so-
it's a balance of
No,
the
no, no. I am who I
values.
am. I am
It's
who I
your
am.
values.
Can I say
That's
something
what
real
I'm
quick
saying.
to rebuttal off what you're saying? So I want to make this perfectly clear, right? I never heard my father tell my mother to shut the fuck up. You know why? Because she knew the place that she was supposed to be in.
So she knew to shut the fuck up.
She knew to shut the fuck up.
But no.
Nah, but
Can I
he.
say, can I say
listen,
something, please,
understand
bro?
what I'm saying.
After him, can I
Let him
please say
finish though.
something?
Let him
Are
finish
y'all
though,
understanding what I'm saying?
Let him think it's
Yeah.
great.
Let
It's
him-
not digging the grave.
No,
It's
no,
actually
but-
being like
Wait,
realistic.
I get where he's
Like
coming
my
from.
mom knew the place of a woman and not to challenge a man.
all the time.
But
For
why
one,
is it that a woman can't never
But
have
no,
no
no,
opinion?
I don't
That's
agree.
an opinion.
Whoa,
It's
whoa,
not
whoa,
always
whoa,
true.
whoa.
That's
whoa,
not-
whoa, whoa.
that's
I didn't.
what I'm
Hold on, wait.
saying.
Time out.
Hold
Time
on,
out. Hold on, wait.
hold on.
Everybody
Hold on.
pause.
Pause.
Everybody, wait, Nix. Let me get this out. Let me.
Wait.
That's not
Can
the
I please
truth.
speak?
That's
Please
not the
speak.
truth, ladies and gentlemen. The
please
black woman always had to work.
Wait,
The
wait, wait.
black woman always had to work alongside the black man since slavery, since coming
That's a fact.
to America. There was
So-
no time where they did not have
And
to
she
work.
was still shutting
Yes,
Can I
sir.
finish this disclaimer, please? Can I please finish this disclaimer?
Doing everything.
So I'm speaking.
Hold on.
I'm speaking real life, right?
Hold on.
I'm
Go.
not talking about something that I'm thinking about in my head or just making.
Your particular situation.
I'm talking about the situation of family
Okay.
that I've seen, even from 13 uncles and 12 aunties.
Yes, parents with two parents with no kids.
Whatever which way you want to call it.
That's fine.
But I guarantee you, if you was my girl, you'll learn how to shut the fuck up. But at the end of the day,
Never be your girl. Carry on.
that's a fact. But at the end, we won't fight because you'll shut the fuck up. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, my mother didn't have to be told to shut the fuck up because she already knew the place of a woman.
No, that was that.
And to rebuttal to what you're saying about having an opinion, yes, she had an opinion. When she brought that opinion, my dad listened and took that opinion. That does not mean she doesn't have an opinion because she know how to shut the fuck up. She just know how to. No, you gotta be told the way it's told.
You
No.
just said your dad ain't have to say that. So
See,
why
y'all,
are you saying
because
that?
y'all have a problem with hearing shit, and
you
I'm
gotta
in the
take the
business of
logic
bringing
out of
shit
it.
back to
I'm not
reality.
your mother, and it's a different time.
And I'm happy for
And
you.
I don't have the
But
same
at the end of the
situation
day,
that your mom had.
that's not my fault that you
So-
didn't have
But I
that
know that,
situation.
but I'm
look,
just
so look,
saying.
so look, to break
we
that-
know
to
there's
break
your
that
mom,
down.
and we know that there's other people.
To break
In
that
my
down,
life, you gonna shut the fuck up.
I get where you're saying in a sense
I wish
of
you
not
would.
not
You gonna be single for the
saying
rest of your
that,
life.
not saying that to your partner, of course, and I even know. But sometimes, like I even know, like it could be a day I could be agitated, and I won't push her because I know that she agitated. I done heard how her day went, and there's days that she hear my days like that too, and she just it in a sense, but she's not doing it. I'm not doing it either. We just not. I'm not pushing her. I'm not finna press her buttons. I'm not finna make it harder on her. So in a sense, that's what I feel like you trying to say. In a sense of like just knowing like don't push me. Don't push me, especially if you know I'm here or I'm there or whatever. At the same time, the other part that I did agree with what you said as man and woman working, but that changes for us too, bruh. It changes for
Thank
us
you,
because I'm not expecting my wife to come home and cook dinner every day. It's not no way she can do that.
I never said that though, Chop.
But I'm just saying, like,
The
so,
spaghetti and the
so
French from yesterday.
it's sometimes I'm gonna come in. I got off a little bit early. I whip something
Nigga,
up, or she.
My old girl
He
was
not
the.
cooking nothing.
My old girl. Oh, shit, who?
So
I
that's
think-
what we mean.
can I just say- I think
I
people
get
not
what
people not
he's
understanding where bro coming
Yeah,
from.
I get exactly
That's
what
Basically,
he's
what he's
saying.
saying,
I think
basically,
Chop-
to what I'm
Don't
taking
stand
from
on
this situation or
business.
how I perceive it, it's just it's a situation of trust, right? So if the person, if
It's
you do
about
not trust
respect.
this person
It's about
to
respect.
lead you, right?
Correct.
Yes, trust
It's
and
about
respect.
Correct.
If you do not trust this person to lead you, there's no purpose in being with this person, right? Because if I'm with you in a relationship, right, and you're trusting me to be your provider and protector,
As a
right?
man.
And I tell you to duck, and you ask me why,
Yeah.
like.
Your head gonna
You
get
feel
chopped
me?
the fuck off.
So why would I want to? Why would I want to deal with that? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I don't want to have to be like, yo, fucking duck. You feel me? Or you know what I'm saying? I see somebody come. It's just the value
You
of like.
trusting the lead.
I
Yes.
think he's saying
Where does
always
trust come
just being combative, no matter what the situation is.
Where does
Yeah.
trust,
If
where
you
does
trusted
trust
me
come
to,
from?
if you trusted me to lead you, right, and I'm successful in other areas of life, as a woman, you should be able to see I make good decisions. So every time we going into a situation, why we always gotta go back and forth about it? If I'm
Right.
telling you something, it's for the betterment of us.
Where does trust
not,
come from?
Not just to be combative no matter what the situation is, baby. Let's just do this. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this.
Where does trust come from?
Trust comes from
For
the
something
person.
you build, like you
create.
build that.
Build communication, actions.
It comes from communication.
So if
it
I'm
comes
with
from
somebody
actions.
who been leading me in the wrong direction, why the fuck am I?
That's
That's
your
why I
fault.
just
You told
said
me
to
that.
you just now. If you see,
I'm not saying I'm in that situation.
I know, but that's why I
Right.
just said in the beginning of the conversation.
then
If you
that-
see somebody have been successful in other areas of life and you choose them to be your mate to take you in that direction, why you gotta be combative all
You
the
let him
time?
fuck.
What you? They let you fuck. That's what that was.
Yes,
That
but
do
you
me.
still let him fuck.
No, you let.
So
they
allow
let you
him,
fuck. That's
allow
what that
him
was.
to
I
lead
told
you.
But this is we're talking about you rather stay there and just be versus a person.
Who there?
I-
You know,
well,
I'm staying
whoever.
tonight, Chop, you know my,
Right,
I ain't got no
so-
patience.
So if that
Bullshit.
if that's the case, then you will separate yourself from that person, but you're
Definitely.
just not gonna sit there and be versus that person. But like even just not from a relationship point of view, just everyday point of view, it's a bad stigma between men and women.
And
Or-
I think
it's-
that's a big part of why, though. I really do. Like
It boils on social media
social media.
and the times.
Social media is exploiting it a lot more.
and,
I think it's been going on, but social media has and rappers and females coming in and rap songs saying "fuck these niggas" and all this other stuff that they saying is becoming more popular because they getting on social media saying it,
not
and it sound more cool.
And
not
the bad
only
part
that.
is that ain't even a life they living.
Not only
Facts.
not only that, and I wanted to touch on this. I wanted to throw it in there some type of way, but the election, and what happened in the election. I know it's touchy to talk about politics. So I don't want
Oh,
to
no,
get
talk
too
about
deep.
it.
You talking
I
about
don't wanna
with Kamala,
with
Kamala,
Kamala,
right?
with
Trump,
Kamala,
Trump,
yeah. With Kamala Harris.
Trump.
I could not, and I could be honest about I could not vote for Trump because And honestly, it would have been beneficiary to me if I did.
Because you're in the tax bracket, huh?
Facts.
At the same time,
Fuck. Well, we want anyway. So.
I can't agree with foolishness. So like for me, even if it benefits, like that's just like somebody walking up to me saying, "Hey, I give you $100 and you stick your foot in that
You're
bowl of
selling
piss."
yourself for money.
Like
Simple
yo,
as that.
I don't
Morals.
care
It
about
comes down to morals.
I don't
Can I ask
care
y'all a
about
question?
that.
Wait,
What-
you didn't
what-
see what
what was-
Kamala was doing?
What was
Or Kamala,
what was
whatever her name is?
Kamala?
You didn't see, bro, that shit was degrading as fuck. She was just literally playing and using our community like a pawn.
Fact.
And she's not even part of the community herself.
Fact.
You talking about Kamala?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what was Trump doing for us? as
Everything
black
that he
people?
said
Trump
he was
has
gonna
actually helped
What
the
if,
black
what if,
people.
what if she was a
How?
but this is the thing. Let's
How?
take that off of it.
Kamala
What
was
if
a white man. She
what
won
if
that election.
exactly? And
How?
we
How
all
was-
know that.
My thing
Man,
is,
bull.
Trump
Something-
is feeding
something-
off of
something
what happened
that-
from the last election. At the end of
Can
the
I-
day, that's how elections
Can
work.
I ask a serious
Something
question?
that was I'm gonna let you say what you was gonna say, but something that was said, right? That nobody realized. Nobody chose Kamala or whatever her
That's
name
true.
is.
And
Nobody
I get-
chose her.
That's true.
She was not the president.
Initially, it was Biden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who the president was. She was just put into this spot. Nobody
Yeah, I
wanted
think-
her to run the country.
Yeah.
Can I ask y'all a
think
question?
that's
What was Kamala's plan that was going to deviate from what Joe Biden already had?
She had a plan. She
No, she
did.
didn't.
She had. Now it was small tweaks. You know that when
They
you're
had this same
you're
plan.
gonna go aggressively or aggressively.
Okay,
to
so
stay with the
what
base.
did
So
Joe
we know
Biden
that.
do in the last 4 years?
Okay, I can't say he's done much for me, but I can't. And I
He didn't
you
do
know,
anything.
So I didn't. I'm.
The arrest
So-
rates,
so
the
her
arrest
exact-
rates went
Her
up.
exact
The
words
arrest
was that
rates
she
went
was
up
going to.
and jobs went down.
So
under the
her
Biden
exact words
administration.
was she was going to follow Joe Biden's plan.
Oh,
Neither one of them did shit for me.
Right,
Do
right.
y'all
So I
understand
ain't-
politics?
Come on,
That's
come
what I
on.
was about
I
to
was
say.
about to say,
Right.
when somebody's elected, they're getting the effects of the last president.
Yes, thank you,
So
Bobby. Somebody said
whatever
Kamala-
glory Trump got was the effects of what Obama did.
Thank
put
you.
it-
Kamala
Thank
Harris.
So y'all can't
And
ask them
everything-
damn
and
questions. What are
everything-
y'all talking about?
And everything we got was a result. We got COVID
Fam.
from Donald Trump.
Fam.
We
We ain't get. You can't do that. We ain't get COVID
What?
from Donald
You said
Trump.
what
What?
you want to say,
How-
but they
no.
put that bitch up in
Hey.
the lab and
Let
they
me
made
tell
it
you
work.
Kamala Harris brought out.
If you gonna-
Kamala Harris brought out Cardi B
You cannot
to
say
speak to the fucking people.
What that got to do with it, though?
And Megan
But
the
what does
fucking
that-
that.
stallion.
And what? So what?
Oh, fucking Glorilla
So-
and Beyonce to talk to the people.
What's the
Come
difference
on now.
between white
But-
people supporting Trump?
A man
What's the
got
difference?
on a man got on national television and called Puerto Rico a pile of trash in the middle of the ocean.
Exactly.
Even though it's
And-
part of the U.S.
And this
No,
was
it's not true.
US
Y'all done been.
territory.
You done been to Puerto Rico.
But why do I? But
Bro,
why
don't
why
do that.
bro,
name-
man.
Don't do that.
Come on, man. We
That's-
done.
That's-
We all done
that's
been to
the
Puerto
debate.
Rico.
That's U.S. territory. Don't do
But
that.
And it's still.
You don't
but
need
what
a
I'm
passport
saying,
to go
even
over
in
there.
that-
So
That's
it's
why
only
we don't need a
Ebony,
passport.
Ebony
it's
just
only a
said
pile of
something
trash
so
because
important
they
because
left it as a pile of trash.
Ebony
We done
said
been to
if
Puerto Rico.
I fuck with my Boricua, so I
Kamala
ain't
was
saying
a
that.
white
topic.
male,
He
he would
About
have
to
been
smother his
president.
ass.
So somebody on Facebook said so.
Yes.
Name a
2022
job,
is
name
the
a job
results
that
of
you was let
2008
go,
in regards to
stay 4
economy.
years away from the job, and then the job hired you back.
Camilla?
The Rhino Staging. Shout out to Rhino Staging. You feel me? If y'all ever want to work in the
Oh,
music
yeah.
industry, you know what I'm saying? Building concerts for like Drake, Taylor Swift, and shit like that. Check them out.
What do you say?
No.
What did you say about Taylor?
I said shout out to Rhino Staging because he asked what job you ever left. Like 4 years later, came back and they fucked with
Oh.
you. Shout out to them. You feel me? We build the concerts that everybody enjoy. Them big ass screens that you see, all the stages, the fire, pyrotechnics, all of that. Rhino Staging. Feel me?
Ronald
Yeah.
Staging.
Shout out to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ronald Staging.
Y'all must have been did a
Okay,
good job.
so 2020 is results of 2008. No, he ran 2 terms, so 2020 is the results of 2016.
Right. Oh, you broke it to him so
It's for,
gracefully.
no, I'm just saying like it's for.
That's my
like,
dog too. That's my dog.
whatever.
We
No, I'm not
listen
being
to you.
rude.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no. You
being
good. You
rude.
good.
I'm
No,
just saying
speak
like
on
the
it.
Speak your mind.
president inherits what took place the 4 years
Prior.
before the 4
Thank
years
you.
prior.
Right.
And it takes time to first of all, and then the president is really a figurehead position. It really comes down to the Senate and the House.
Yeah.
We don't really gotta get into all of that.
No, we can
But
get into
no,
it.
because
We
right
don't
now,
have
about it.
I know
We
a lot
don't
about
have
that.
to, but it's like
You wanna go here?
it's deeper than that. Because you can have if you have a Democratic
They don't
president,
that one.
but the Republicans run the Senate
I'm
and
a
House.
figure
and
of
can't
change.
take
Thank you.
no hell.
Thank you. So
It's not even
I'm gonna
all
tell you
about
right
who
now.
the president
Look,
is. Like
I'm gonna tell you right now. So when Trump was in office, he placed everybody where they were supposed to be. All the judges, everybody who signed off on shit. When he wasn't, those people was already in place. Now he back. He's gonna take the wheel.
But this is the thing. What
Y'all
I
ain't know
wanted to
that.
point out, if you looked at the map,
I ain't worried about no map.
but I'm just saying, you looked at the map, it was horrible.
I said Beyonce's the reason
It
why.
bled
Beyonce
red.
could have got all the beehive.
It
and we would've been
bled.
fine.
It bled red.
Y'all using entertainers to win an election. That shit had nothing to do with politics. You feel me? That shit was a disgrace. They should have had some like women of elegance to come up in that bitch and really speak that we're doing things for the community.
So, can I ask you a personal question?
Beyonce don't do
Like I
shit.
said,
Beyonce, respectfully, Beyonce don't do shit for the community.
Exactly. That's because
Young.
she's making white man money.
What does that mean to a person who's in the community? So if that means your upper bracket status means that you're not gonna take care of me and my peoples, why the fuck should I listen to anything that you're trying to tell me
but I
about
don't-
me and my peoples?
I don't think that's a true statement because I've seen
That's why I dress like white
Beyonce and Jay-Z do a lot of things for the black community. It's right there, public record, like you know. But at the same time, when you take a unselfish position in a situation like me, I didn't have a dog in the race. But I also did not care that Kamala was a female. At the same time, I do not care for Donald Trump. Personal reasons. Politics, I almost 80% agree with him. But I was not swayed in my decision because of a female and a male. That's what I feel like is the main issue, because we're in a man versus female, and this is what they keep making trickle down to us, and we can't see it. You can't.
Yeah. So, real question: Do you honestly feel as though under Kamala Harris, we would have thrived for the next 4 years? Is that that's a real ass question to you?
I'll answer your question. The reason why I voted for her wasn't for me. The policies that she's going to put in place is going to help people like my mom, all these other middle-aged families. It's going to put money where it's actually supposed to be.
Which policy?
People that can't afford health care, because it's so crazy that y'all politicians says, hey, you can't have no abortions. You can't choose to do with your body.
Well, y'all need to stop letting the bitches
no,
wrong.
That had nothing to do with Trump.
That is
had
a part
something
of
to do with
his,
everybody.
That is a part of his policy. That's what he supported. That's what he endorsed. He's behind it. But then at the same time, you mad because we're asking the community to pay for these abortions, or pay for whatever medical these kids gonna need.
I was about to say abortions ain't free.
So no, I'm talking about
Well, aftermath, yeah.
all the
Yeah,
medical.
taxpayers
Listen,
pay.
if a woman, I was discussing this with a friend earlier. If a woman says, "Oh, I don't want this baby. I just heard this baby gonna have Down syndrome." No,
She
you
gotta
gotta have
pay
that
for
baby. You gotta have that baby. In the state of Florida, you gotta have that baby. In Florida, Georgia, it's certain state lines that you gotta have that baby.
Look, y'all listeners
Now,
hearing that, stop letting them niggas nut you.
but this is my
It's
thing.
deeper than just that.
It's deeper than that, because then you're gonna say, have the baby, but I'm not gonna give you
None
care.
of the aid to take
Whoa,
care
whoa,
of it.
hey, wait, that's not true. If you have a child with like Down syndrome and shit, the government does give you assistance for that child. You feel me? They help you with your housing. They'll get you right with that shit.
Go ahead, Ebony. I want to
It's
break it
kids
down.
in general. So, like, for example, how we have, like, WIC and all this government assistance. I don't personally use it, but I have family members and close people to me that only are able to take care of their children through that assistance. So now if you're forcing people to have a child and you take away the aid that they need to take care of the child, then what are you doing? You're creating more negative than positive.
People not forcing people to have kids. I don't agree with the if there's certain medical conditions or like it's gonna harm the mother to like bring the child into term, then I understand. But if it's regular shit, like you just wanted to go and fuck, and then you wanted to do that shit raw, knowing the consequences, and you got knocked up, that's on you.
You know where that comes from?
I agree,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know where that comes from? That comes from when that man say, you gonna take this plan B? Oh, I don't believe in plan Bs. So when we get past the plan B and we get to plan C, don't talk about plan C no more.
That's not part of
got
the
a question,
argument
though.
I'm trying to be on the side of. It's more so of those women who could die because of their pregnancy or
could've
they
said
got
that plan B,
raped,
you wouldn't have
or
that
it's
situation.
incest. What do you mean?
I
Some
got a
women
question.
have medical conditions and they can't
But see,
carry
but
the
look, but
child.
now this is devil advocate because like I said earlier, everything that's a balance has is an imbalance going to create the balance.
Yeah.
So if you have, I believe it should be some type of stipulation, but this is where those policies should have been put into place, because so you could be more appeasing to the Republicans, you could be more appeasing to the liberal side. But you're saying, hey, listen, you're not just going to be allowed to keep overdoing this. Come on now, 9 and 10 years. Come on.
But I'm gonna be honest with
9.
you, Chop. I'm in agreement with the women. I don't think the government should have anything to do with the
Hey,
women.
let me ask. Hold on. Let me ask y'all a
Look,
question
you
though.
better
Y'all
have
two.
insurance,
Y'all
'cause
two.
I don't want to pay for it.
What convinced y'all that Donald Trump was the best thing to ever be on?
No.
What convinced these two?
You talking about
Oh,
Jay
okay.
and
Talking to me?
Yeah. Y'all
Well,
two. I just want to know, like, what really convinced y'all
So
that?
I'm not gonna get too deep into it.
Why
Oh
not?
no.
No, but I'm gonna get.
I want you to go deep.
No condom deep.
Because I want to know.
No
like,
Diddy, no Diddy.
No Diddy, but I want you to go deep.
No Diddy.
I want to see what his
Pause.
mindset at.
Pause.
Balls deep. Let's go.
Okay,
Talk
so
about when we get
from
to
a
deep.
financial aspect, yes,
Oh
he
my
does. He
God.
definitely
He
benefits
got no
me.
kids.
Have y'all not?
Told y'all
You
that.
done-
He
Yo.
said,
Hey, you
I
know
owe
what?
my money.
Hold on, let me give
Fam,
you his percentage.
the market has been up
Hold
since this
on.
nigga
Yeah,
won.
the market has been
always
up, but
been-
Yeah.
guess who getting the real money from the market? But I want to hear your perspective. What's
He
your
got
perspective?
kids and the market has been up.
No, sure. I want to hear your perspective.
Oh, he got a kid and the market.
I want to hear your perspective.
That's what he
'cause
said. He said he got
He
kids
said the
and the
market-
market.
All right, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
Cryptocurrency
No, I'm gonna
is
say
going
this.
crazy
The
right now.
reasoning why is because, all right, if we look at it from a political standpoint, the world is not respected as of now. They don't respect the United States of America
That is very true.
at all. So putting a woman in that place would have put us back 4 or 5 years. We're already in a fucked up place. Nobody respects the dollar anymore of the United States at all.
Down.
Not one bit. So in the war standpoint, countries are now feared because we know what? Donald Trump will push that fucking button.
Yeah, but
No,
have
it's
that
no
choice.
but. There's no but. If you say but, then everything
you don't
else.
only have that choice.
Okay, so
We still take
You got
his
people.
behind,
You
so
got
he-
people that tell
Okay.
him he can't push the fucking.
okay,
button.
no, whoa, whoa.
I know you like in this
Whoa, whoa,
Roscoe.
whoa,
I know
whoa,
you
whoa,
like in this
whoa.
Roscoe.
Wait.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's talk about this.
You
Let's
know how
talk
many
about.
Donald
Wait.
Trumps-
We got somebody that's in the military here, right?
Go ahead.
Who's the head in chief? If they was to have to send that serious shit, who do they have to call?
I think it's the secretary.
The president who finna just do
Security
what the fuck he want to
secretary-
do, and that's what.
So who's
That's
the
what the-
person that they got to call? Come on, let's be. Let's
But they
be
gotta
real.
vote for it. They gotta vote.
There's
Everybody
no
gotta
vote.
say-
There's no
everybody gotta
vote.
say-
No,
say
that's
so in that.
actually no.
He has
That-
something that's called
Tra-
executive
traditionally.
executive
Look,
order.
traditionally, that's what it would be. But we
Right
have,
now,
we have
that's
a
what they're trying to
menace
get Joe
in
Biden to
office
do.
is different.
Okay, so that nigga will have to be Trump. She don't want to say it because that's who it is.
At the end of the day,
So all right, so
At the end of
all
the
right,
day-
so but what I'm no Obama didn't press that fucking button.
But he got enemy number one.
No, he didn't get shit. You know he didn't get
at
shit.
the end of the day, they both had the same.
Next, look at me in my
Power.
face.
Hold on. At the end of the day,
my thing is.
Nah,
Next,
Hold
hold
on,
on,
we
whoa.
getting
Next,
away
look at me
from
in my
Trump
face.
know people.
we getting away from what we was
No.
discussing between
Right,
these two. Because
me
I
and you.
really want to get into what they
Okay,
thinking.
so we know Trump gonna
Between
press
the
that
man and the
fucking
woman.
button.
you know, Trump gonna press
So
the
you
button.
just-
Trump, my
you
dog,
put
my
more-
dog. I'm gonna say my
You
dog.
think
That's my
Trump
nigga.
gonna press that button?
That's my nigga.
You think
I don't care
Trump
what
gonna press
nobody
the
say.
button though,
Fuck
right?
all that shit. My nigga, my,
You think
that's
Trump
right. I
gonna
don't
press the
care.
button?
I say that shit lively, you know.
Reckless nigga.
So at the end of the day, I'm gonna put my eggs in a basket with a motherfucker that's gonna tell me that he racist.
He high risk. He high risk.
Wait, no, listen to what I'm
High
saying.
risk, high
You
reward.
gonna catch me?
High risk, high reward.
No, catch me. I'd rather vote for a
Buddy
nigga that's
said
gonna tell
Secretary
me.
of Defense
Y'all-
called POTUS.
I want y'all to hear me. I'm gonna put my trust in a nigga that's gonna tell me exactly who he is. Not somebody that's gonna lie the fuck to me.
But did he tell you exactly
Hold
who
on.
he is?
Listen,
Do we
I'm
not
gonna keep it
remember
real
what
though.
Donald
I'm
Trump
listen.
said in 1992?
That's a personal.
don't.
He
That's a-
told you
He
what
don't.
he said in 1992, right?
Don't.
And the
So-
masses still listen
I-
to him.
Well,
so-
that means he's saying what he need to say in order to get votes.
No,
Listen,
that man
I'm-
told
I'm-
you that we gonna let the motherfuckers crash and burn. We gonna deport every motherfucking body that come in this bitch. We don't like you. He said this shit.
My personal
That's not the,
opinion.
that's not the thing I was
What
quoting.
they call Samuel Jackson and Django?
I'm not quoting 1990. I'm
no,
quoting what he said in 2024.
So what's your take on why you voted for Trump? Is it because of the market specifically?
I ain't vote for Trump. I ain't vote for anybody, to be honest, cause fuck that. You feel me? It's two wings on the same plane. It's all just bullshit at the end of the day.
Okay, so we
But
only got the
I
Trump.
do favor Trump over Kamala Harris, to be honest.
So if only thing you got to go off is the financial aspect of it, the nigga lied 1,000,000 times. But you saying that he gave you a financial mindset to say he's the appointed person that's gonna push that motherfucking button financially.
He ran. Y'all
I just gave
acting
you
like
that
the
little
man
small
didn't run the
segment.
country already for 4
But
years.
you saying the same thing, saying he lied, saying that she lied, right, Kamala, right?
Yeah.
That whole
So he didn't
Democratic Party lied. Do you not
So he
remember
didn't
what
lie,
Joe
though?
Biden said?
But he didn't lie. I'm asking the question. Did Trump lie?
What did he lie about?
It's the
That
lesser of
nigga
the
lied
two.
about it. I'm going to YouTube and pick up.
No, I'm going on YouTube. Tell me what he lied about.
I can't tell you it because I don't listen to Trump. I don't
So
care
you can't
for
tell
Trump.
me something off of YouTube. Tell me the
I'm
facts
just-
of what he lied about.
I'm asking you because
I
you
think
saying
it's
the
just-
same
yeah.
thing
But y'all
as.
saying, but this is the crazy thing. She said he's not a good person, but we had Bill Clinton and we had motherfucking his wife running, right? Once upon a
Right,
time.
right, right.
These are the same people that put our same people in prison for years.
So you just went by. It's a man and a woman.
No, it's nothing to do with gender. It has everything to do with the people. Like these people, she created that law, that 3-step rule. Do you
Who
know
that?
probably
Who
why
that?
your aunties and uncles are in prison to this day?
Who that?
Hillary Clinton.
Third strike, you're out.
That was her.
Oh yeah. I remember that. I remember that.
No, the stop and frisk. That was her.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Honestly-
Well, them planting drugs on our people.
Why didn't vote for us though? Carry on.
So the same people that y'all saying that are good people. Don't forget, Kamala Harris has the same
I never
regime
said there was
in
good people.
her fucking state.
We never said they were good people. I'm just saying you going off.
Her
of-
own state was like, oh nah, fuck all that. Even though she won that state because of the women that voted for her.
Yeah, I'm just saying, what's the difference
Reva said even after he
between
cheated with
Kamala
Monica,
and Biden? Because you
I'm
going
not
off
voting
of-
for a motherfucker that's gonna tell me that she ain't black when the bitch look black and she don't even know who the fuck she really is in real life because she dating to a Jew. You got me fucked up. Fuck that.
Oh, geez.
I ain't worried about
wants
Trump.
to deport all the immigrants, but Ivanka ain't American.
I'd rather vote for a nigga that say he gonna deport me.
You know, you went and got you somebody who gonna shut the fuck up.
But
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
really
I'd rather the
tough.
one that's gonna shut the fuck up than the one that's gonna talk
I'm gonna
about
be
Just like
honest with you.
Trump. Lord.
What was so me to not even vote for Trump? And I'm gonna tell you, I ain't vote for Trump. When I'm black.
Smell good, but
When you put all them Cubans in the house with their kids and you see them sleeping on the aluminum foil and you see dog cages, bro,
Them Cubans,
that is fucking inhumane, bro.
Well, I'm glad you said that because you know what? The
Like,
fucked
what
up shit that they do to Haitians is a lot worse.
Yeah, but
So you know what?
Why would you
At
keep
the end
that
of the
shit
day,
going?
at the end of the day,
Don't
but
let it be
but the
us in
same
that
the
motherfucker,
same
but you
the
voted for
same
them.
side that you're voting for is one foot that's dry and the other one that's wet. They could come here, but if my Haitian people come here, you got to go back even if you got both feet on the land. No, I'm not Haitian, but they're black.
Right.
Oh, you care about blacks?
Fuck her. But me and Nick's at ours today. Man. This is not natural.
I'm just
But at the
saying,
end-
bro,
at the end
that's
of-
inhumane, bro. You watching that on live TV.
Listen,
I
man,
don't
that
know why
man
you
that
can't
man
see
is for
yourself
everybody
in
to
that
go
position.
back to their country. Go back.
Okay, so that means all the white people here need to go back because this wasn't our
If
country.
you-
This
no.
is the Native Americans out there first. We're all immigrants. This is not our country.
I'm not no fucking immigrant. I was born on Miami Beach, goddamn. I don't know what the hell she talking about.
Go back to the roots. Last
We-
time
no.
Christopher Columbus
Who the
came
fuck
from
is we?
somewhere else over here. It was already inhabited. They killed the people.
You talk about the
and
same
took
people that
over.
taught you
So
that the
that
globe,
means
that we live on the fucking ball that's going 1,000 miles an
I
hour.
just don't want to
So-
see myself.
All right, I'm gonna shut up, man.
I just don't want to see
You
myself
want
going
us to
back.
go back. You brought us here.
Ain't nobody bring us here. We was already here,
The
nigga.
Africans?
Don't believe that stupid ass shit that they taught you in school.
So Christopher Columbus was
Man,
just out here discovering
that shit ain't
everything,
even
right?
real.
That
He
was
said-
already there. He was just
No,
discovering.
It's
so-
not real. They
Listen.
taught you that we live on a globe that's doing 1,000 miles an hour, doing 3 million miles through the fucking universe, and we ain't doing none of that shit. You in the military, you know this.
So the Earth is flat.
Hey, why Mendez talking shit?
Man, y'all better get the fuck out of here.
Nah.
Said, fuck them
Right
motherfuckers.
now. It's a
Send all
black
their
man.
asses.
It's the
Oh.
controversy.
Y'all can't sit here
I
and
get
tell
it.
me that y'all believe this
I
shit.
just wanted y'all perspective on it, but I see, you know, it really was. It really was
That's her Shriva.
more so a man and a woman and the money thing. I really see that. Like, I never really thought of it that deep. I just was like, oh yeah, maybe just speculating on the stimulus check. Maybe
Right.
people just saying it.
They
Stimulus
voted
check didn't even
him
come
in
from
'cause
Trump.
they wanted
Everybody was able to
Stimulus
get.
check came
as
from
far as
fucking
money
Obama,
wise.
bro.
Everybody was.
That didn't even come from
Even
Trump.
he know he wrong.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
came-
I'm
saying.
not wrong. I didn't say it
Everybody
came
was
from
able to get their PPP loans under Trump.
Right,
Just
that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
That didn't come from Trump. That was
I was
already
really
going
thinking that.
Right now,
And
for
They're going to jail. They're going to jail because of the Democratic Party switching into office and fucking everybody up. Trump was letting that bitch slide. He was letting niggas go. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Cut. Look this shit up, dog. Look this shit up. Look this shit up.
Y'all have babies by convicts every day, so I don't give a
Who
fuck.
is y'all?
Just saying.
man, listen.
Trump got shot at and still was talking shit.
Something gotta something.
They try to
has
take my dog
give,
out, you
though,
feel me?
man.
No,
I,
Trump said
I,
that.
I feel like yo.
Exactly, else he would have
And
got shot
it
at.
gave so much more division. It gave so much more
It did.
division. For them to do that, it was
It did.
tough because
Who?
it already was a bad situation between men and women. But for them to do that, it kind of just drove a
I'm
wedge
Republican.
even
There
more.
was-
But
wait,
the crazy
you talking
part about
putting,
it is,
you talking about putting Kamala in office?
But did you vote?
yeah, what?
No,
No,
they was
just
talking
putting
about
them,
putting-
just
I'm
having them
voting
run
early.
against each other.
They
Having a
don't got
man
no hold.
run
There was
against a
nothing they
woman.
could have done. She was the VP.
That's crazy.
And if he's coming down,
That's
because
facts.
that nigga was obviously he couldn't
you know
contain
that?
himself. You know, like he was saying too much shit that didn't make sense.
Who that?
Biden.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me? Like he was.
I
he
just
was-
think that if we had a
Yeah,
clear
slow
choice and we did have a decision, we would have made whatever was the best decision. It wasn't made, but I do think that women are qualified. I do not think that we should look at them in a way as that they're not qualified because you have female judges, senators, have all kind of women in power that do things all the time. So I don't feel like that should have been a driving force behind it, and that was the main reason for the conversation because it's like, damn. Yo, if you good at this, you a female, you good at it. Shit,
ain't good at it.
What
I
what
mean,
has she
But
done?
it's one thing I
What
can
has-
agree
what-
with
what-
you
And it's- I'm
not
not-
liking her
Right.
policies and not wanting to vote for her.
But-
where I feel like you're coming from is it's not cool to say I'm not gonna vote for her because she's a woman.
Right.
But you can say I'm not gonna vote for her because I don't agree with this and I don't like her standpoint on this. That's
Right.
what
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
voting for her because I don't want to die.
Because she's a
And-
woman, that's what she said.
And so that, but that's a,
I
but
don't care
and
if
the
she a
thing
woman
is,
or
but
not.
that's how a lot of
She
men.
just-
That's
that's
how a lot of men feel.
I said she.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm not gonna shut up because I'm just talking about.
That's how a lot of men feel. And at the end of the day, I'm not saying like, you know what I'm saying, it's cool, but at the same time, like we gotta figure out how is it can't be us versus us down to marriage, politics, everything.
We'll never get along no more. It's over with.
Listen, if ain't
I
no,
don't,
ain't no,
I
I
think we
think
can.
positively.
Ain't no fun if ain't no fight.
I think we
James
can.
is like, we're
honestly.
doomed.
That shit dead.
I think
I don't see
eventually
it
we'll
happening.
get back to
You don't
that.
see it ever happening?
Nah. I don't see. I have never seen gas go back from $3.49 to 10 cents.
See, they made.
I never seen houses go from 500,000 to 7,000.
People making more money.
Gas was at its lowest under Trump.
I've
No,
never-
but what he's saying is he's never seen
It's never
nothing
gonna happen.
undo.
It's not gonna happen.
what's
It's only
been
gonna
done.
get worse.
And but that's the part that sucks for us.
When I have kids and Nick's have kids, our kids are doomed. We might have to let our kids meet.
Who said I'm having kids?
Somebody nutting her so she can have some kids.
Horrible.
Shoot the club up.
I think our kids in a bad position as far as politics, but I think
Yeah.
some of us as fathers are doing a hell of a job.
Yeah, I agree. I
I
agree,
think
but you gotta be on one accord with the woman to be able to execute that, and it is keeping everybody in this single place. Like she said, I'm not finna go and get no nigga none of my time. I'm finna work 3-4 jobs to do what I gotta do.
Listen,
You know,
I know this might be hard to kind of wrap around our mind because, like we said, we in a women versus men era. But you know the crazy part about this whole thing? If we trying to change the future for real, we really need each other. I don't know if y'all see that or not, but they making it where we can't stay together. The houses are expensive like that because they know we need two people to afford these houses, and we can't just put our minds around being together to make that shit happen. So the white man gonna put it up $500,000 because they know we ain't gonna agree.
Let me ask somebody a question. B, how much it costs to have? How much you gotta have in your account to be able to get a house?
At least 20,000, yeah, and you have to have that
For a period of
20,000
time.
And that's
for over a year, right?
I think
for
it's
over
what,
like a
3-6
year.
months, right?
Yeah.
And that's one of them houses
Just
that
to show
Opalaka.
you've been building it. Yeah.
But
That's
see,
how
this
it's
is,
gonna block.
and this is how they keeping us down.
I ain't gonna
This is
talk
like your parents. Like I grew up under people like, you know what I'm saying, deacons, and I grew up in church, so I seen a lot of them. And you know, like people do their own thing. Ain't nobody perfect, but they ain't never leave each other. I'm talking about big houses. Like they work together and making each other better and better and better.
Because they looked at the
But
bigger
now,
picture. Like,
we in a generation where you don't even want to deal with nobody.
yeah, we ain't looking at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is getting bigger and bigger on a financial scale.
Right.
But in a people's perspective, we won't even see each other in the same household. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, and it's getting worse.
Sharifa say, wait.
She said we not in the man versus a women era. We're stuck in the immaturity era.
Yeah. I think it's just.
I think we are too.
It's the cancel culture era. So it's just like, yo, if they don't do something that you don't like automatically, you're not giving them a chance. Half of them, like, but then vice versa, even heterosexual men are in competition with women. It's true. They can't even let a woman wear a purse no more.
Nah, they wearing it too.
I'm saying that
You
Wearing purses, what you said?
it's a generation.
I can't do
I
that.
said heterosexual men are wearing purses or dressing
No,
in
they
certain
not.
type of ways. Yeah, well,
They got no morals.
This is what they put out. This is what they say.
I be dating them gay dudes.
So how can if I'm a female your age, I'm not looking at that. I would stay and focus on my books. I would stay and focus on my career or whatever it is that I got going on. But that's the interruption there. That's the interruption because if you did have somebody that you was building with, look how quickly you could build. That's that. Listen, if you have somebody that you could build with, I'm talking about building. But if we not even giving ourselves a chance, ain't a foot in the door. Everybody just moving like this little piece. It's good for some people because, like I said, Jay, I know we both will be good no matter what, far as financially. But guess how much better it feels to have somebody like even.
I don't want that though.
But see, because I
He's
know
a traditional man, Chop. Leave him
no,
alone.
but you have to create. You have to create your.
He not
my
moving
girl
with
can
the
make
times. She
13,000.
needs
I
to
got a
shut
question
up
for you,
and
Nick.
sit in the house
I
and
got a
create
question
home.
for you, Nix.
¿Qué pasó?
Is it
¿Qué pasó?
is
Talk
it
to me nice.
is it difficult to allow a man to lead you knowing that you didn't have the father figure?
No, not at all.
And what is it a man got to do to allow? Well, now I ain't gonna say allow. Is to get you to. I ain't gonna say shut up, but to get you to.
I'm very submissive.
Shit.
Yeah, I see what you.
My thing is, I'm sitting here on a podcast, but I'm very submissive. I have a man.
Okay.
So y'all shut up.
She
But I
telling
ain't
you.
shutting up for this motherfucker right there. This motherfucker
telling
right
me-
here
she
gonna
telling
get
me-
Is
all
it
of it.
difficult? Why is it difficult doing it though?
I'm a
Tell the truth. Is it
situational person. In this situation, I gotta talk shit.
is it difficult to do it though at
Not at
home
all.
and turn it on and turn it off?
Not at all. Oh, any woman would tell you if you have the right person in front of you,
Yeah.
you will submit. This is not the right person, so I'm going to talk my shit.
That's because this is my
Comprende?
homie, man.
This ain't no fucking homie.
Yeah, this the homie.
Man.
So you don't know me now, Nick?
I don't. Put your hands off me.
Give me a pillow so I can smack the shit out of her ass.
Listen, hey, I can't stand there when I'm taking up
Ebony,
the
is it difficult for you to submit? Or
Every
not
wo-
submit, but
every
just
woman would tell you that.
just be more of
A lady,
a okay. If he talking, I'm gonna go with his game plan type of woman.
She'll shut up.
No, it actually is very difficult. I'm not easily submissive at all.
Is it not easy to do that because
No,
you have
I'm
not
so
had that
serious.
father figure?
No, so I mean, I had a father figure, but I didn't have the best father figure. So that's the reason why it's not
The-
easy for me to.
Oh, okay. So okay. What is it gonna take for it to get to that point though?
So, Jesus.
Oh shit.
have to say I don't think I've met the right person yet either. Because like she said, for the right person you will. I must ain't met the right person yet because I ain't met nobody yet who could make me, how you said, shut the F up. Y'all ain't met him yet.
No, you met him.
Haven't. Haven't.
You gotta see certain tangibles that he
Haven't.
have. Do you have to see certain tangibles that the man have
For sure.
that makes you, get to that point though?
Like for me, I can't deal with nobody who like you don't have certain morals within your life. And
Right,
for my
right.
generation, a lot of the dudes that approach me don't have the morals I have, and I'm not finna shut up for you. I'm not finna follow you. I'm not finna listen to you.
Can I ask you a question?
Because you're not aligned with me.
Right, right.
So what does it take for you to be submissive?
Action.
God damn it, Nick.
I mean, yeah,
That's
action.
what it is.
But
Why would you-
have to be the,
God,
no, and
wait.
it's not even just
Everything in
action.
line, but your actions were.
Nix,
were
let
so
her
wrong.
answer
No,
the
it's not
question.
even just action, because I can't say I have been bamboozled before where I thought I found the person.
I got another question.
And they was exactly who I thought and needed them to be in the
Excuse me.
beginning. And once they gave me what I wanted to see, they turned into who they really
Okay,
was.
okay, so
So
Miss
it's more
Ebony?
than just action. You have to have action that's really you.
Okay,
Has
so-
to have a
consistent
pattern
action.
of
So-
good
so
works,
what-
a pattern
Like,
of
it's
good
got-
works.
so
Yeah.
what does your ideal guy look like?
Oh, you go to church.
Oh,
we going to church
hell
together.
no.
You can cover me in prayer. You
Yeah.
can lead me not just in a financial aspect, in a spiritual aspect.
Are you a virgin?
You can assist me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Cap.
I am.
Cut the cap.
Since you want to take it there.
Cut the cap. Cut the cap. Cap that thing. Cap the cap. Take off the cap.
Very way.
Man, somebody clapping them little cheeks over there.
Fucking cap.
Somebody got her bent over all over the couch.
She said Jesus.
I don't got no reason to lie because y'all can't. What y'all gonna do me?
So you a virgin?
I am.
You never sucked a dick ever.
Never.
You never seen a dick.
Never in
He's
person.
tarnished. That's why he don't believe it.
See, oh,
Cap.
it's very rare. It's very rare, but I ain't gonna. I believe it.
Why are you so angry at people with two parents?
So how is she?
so you
how
a
is
That's the question.
No, but that's clearance for two parents.
Like, you
Everybody
never
else will
been-
qualify for clearance for two
Well,
parents.
why is having two parents an insult? Is what I want to know. I don't understand.
Parents wanna be in a
She just
husband
threw a
and
cap in
Yeah,
there.
she just messing with
I don't
him.
know if
Yeah,
that
the
was a
version.
soda cap or a cap.
Fuck that
Man.
shit she talking about.
Nah, listen. I
Fuck
believe
that.
But
it.
why is it? But and that's
Because I believe it based off what she explained, what she wanted. So I believe that she's saying what I want.
You better fuck with
And
it.
if
And,
you
and
ain't-
this is also why I can't find nobody who can submit, because when you
What makes
tell
her
them what they
decent?
want and what you bring to the table,
Right.
now you full of shit.
Oh.
Oh, that ain't it. So what I'm finna deal with you for that next?
And wait, Ebony,
Because
I
the
know
one
I don't
that's
like to
supposed to
put
be
you.
equally yoked with me not gonna feel like I'm full of shit.
Yeah, because you ain't just no young. You're young, but you know what I'm saying, mid-20s, early 20s.
I need to be rebaptized.
But no, that's something like yo. You can be educated. You can be smart. You can actually want the things and say the things that you want and hold that to a standard.
And not only that, through life experience, I'm in 10th grade helping my sister raise her 3 kids. I ain't trying to. Yes. I was in 10th grade. My sister was older. So at the time, I'm in 10th grade. My sister had to move back home with me and my mama with her 3 kids that I'm helping take care of. I'm not about to be out here busting it open for every little boy, Tom, Dick, and Harry, and end up in the same situation as my sister back home with my mama with 3 kids.
Right, going in
So
reverse.
seeing stuff like that, these legs stay closed,
Look,
okay?
when she
And I'm
said
also the
stay
first one in my family who was able to get a
Hey,
bachelor's
Chop.
and a master's degree.
Chop.
What she, I want to let her cook.
I-
Let her cook.
No, she cooked.
The first one.
Yo, that
And
girl,
so far, the only one who has a
first
master's.
nigga that bust her down, she done, my dog. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Boom ya!
That girl I done, my dog.
Jesus!
She's
gonna be-
grow up.
You hear what I just said?
Samuel Jackson and Django, what they call him?
Boy, let me tell you something, boy.
What?
Ooh, 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 ooh,
Listen,
ooh.
I know
Somebody get that little
if
thing.
nobody gonna get. Listen.
I'm not
that
even
is-
Jamaican and I
that's
know
a
somebody
good-
get that
That's a good
thing.
ass quality, and that's a good ass quality to even brag about having,
little one?
because everybody can't do that. So
what's that?
that's I would love like but that comes from like
Chop, bring her
that
back
structure.
every
Hey,
Man,
hey,
I'm trying to get. I'm trying to
Bougie
get.
Evans.
Well, I damn wicked, my dog.
I thought they done scared her off
She
from me.
wicked because she know how to say no to a fuck
No,
nigga.
but you.
She know how to say
Listen,
no to a fuck
I
nigga.
agree, but are you? Is that causing you to give up on looking for what you want?
No.
It's what specifically causes me to give up.
She go to church, there's hope.
I don't know where it's
You
at.
better stay
They
from
got
around.
that
On the inside. I don't know where it's at.
You a virgin for real though?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Right.
You want to go to the doctor with me so they can prove it?
Yeah, I want to see.
Get that vampire out of here.
I want to see. God damn it.
Oh Jesus.
She ain't having it.
I ain't saying I was talking to her.
But you're
Shit.
in a relationship too, just like
I'm
me.
abstinent.
I keep wait. How you?
No show.
No,
No show.
you're in a relationship.
Nah.
Why do you think that you not? Because you seem very wise, bro.
Yes, sir.
So
I'm
why?
still learning every day.
So but are you looking like? Are you like? Is it like? Is that what your interest is? Like, is that even on the scale or the?
Can we get you to talk and not
No,
in, the,
so-
in the couch? Not in the couch.
You said talk in the couch?
No, get the mic out the couch.
Oh.
You like this in the couch.
Oh, okay. Oh,
There we go.
okay.
Look, he got the mic behind it.
Nah, just hold it at this point.
Just hold it, bro. Just hold
At
it.
this point, just hold it.
Man,
It
it ain't gonna go.
Like what?
do that. You had to tell me, man.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
I've been telling that
This is what they wanted, ladies
There
and
we
gentlemen,
go.
so I'm going to do
Appreciate
that shit for them.
Appreciate
Get
you.
it out the couch.
You know what? That's his fault too. That ain't your fault, bro. That's his fault.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fit. You know what
Shaw.
I'm saying?
Tighten up, Shaw.
That my dog, though. Shout out to Prince, mixed by Prince. If y'all need y'all beats, you know, mixed up and all of that shit, shout out to him. But, yeah, what was the question again?
So what you were saying that you
Still.
Oh, the relationship thing. Yeah, so in this current state of evolution that I am in, I am not looking for a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't spark any interest for me. I have a lot that I need to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing I really see beneficial from being in a relationship in this modern time right now.
So do you handle like most of all of your expenses and things like that you deal with in life?
By myself. I pay for all my shit. I pay for everybody else's shit as well. I have a daughter as well, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I believe as a man, it don't matter if you're not with that person, you still have to, you know, take responsibility for what is yours and what you feel me, brought into this world.
Okay.
So that's that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't see no.
So you don't see it ever happening? Like, I mean,
Can't say never, but I'm sure right now he's saying it ain't working out in his favor.
Nah.
because I'm looking at
like
if
So,
if I'm looking at it like, and I'm only speaking of from this generation aspect of it. If like you have women that's there looking for and want good men. From me, now I can't. I've talked to you for a little bit, so I can't say, you know, how good of a man you are. But
Of
from
course.
what I heard, you sound like a good man.
in
So,
the works, trying to
I
be, you
mean,
know what I'm saying?
All
Advertising
politics,
for a
all
time, you sound
politics
like a good
aside.
Advertise for.
But why wouldn't you want to, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't think you can win with
With a significant other.
yeah.
Like I said, it would be ideal, right? Because growing up, I got to see, even though me and my father never seen eye to eye, or, you know what I'm saying, he was barely home type shit. Like, the relationship that he had with my mother is something that I yearned for. So in me yearning for this, I entered into a lot of relationships that I had no business being in, thinking that I could work hard enough to make that dynamic become something, if that makes sense, like something similar to what I saw with my mother and father. But then I realized it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. Me trying to expect the same type of that type of woman from everybody else is not fair to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? respectfully, because I got into relationships and it was like I would explain to her, like, you know, I'm not gonna say no names obviously, but like, you know, there's certain things as a woman that you don't do. Like as a woman who's trying to be in a real serious relationship with somebody, if you condone yourself with like elegance and grace, there's nothing that man won't do for you, right? But it's not something that in this modern time is they don't care.
Right.
So it's like if you don't care, I can't let myself go crazy and stop all this cheese that's about to come in. You feel me? Because I'm too worried about everything that has to do with you, and that was like my past experience. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I get
I
you.
I kind of want to piggyback off that. I think this era of women, it's like you can't tell me what to do. Like they got a different mentality. Like if some people, if a man like you come into a person's life and not knowing what type of person she is on social media, she might be like, "That's not my life on social media." In your eyes, she want to be something different, but you telling her, "Hey, like some things are inappropriate on social media."
for sure.
In a relationship, y'all gonna clash because now she gonna say, "Well, shit, I'm a content creator."
Yeah.
How you
And she gonna
start that
say
bad?
she gonna tell you that you're being insecure.
Right? Like, why you
And
worrying
it's
about
her body? You shouldn't
why
have
you
no
worrying
choice
about
over
what I
it.
got going on social
Which
media?
is right.
And
Which
then
is
guess what? In turn,
which is completely right.
And
So
then in turn, she might just block you. Now y'all got friction going on in the crib.
no, there's no friction
No, I'm
because
just saying,
once
it's-
those things happen, you know, like what happens to us as men is we tend to like over try to
Compensate.
yes.
Right,
So
right,
it's like
right.
that's where you end up fucked up, and now
Right.
you're going through pulling your hair out. Like,
Trying
bro,
to
why I
figure it
can't get her
out.
to?
Yeah.
My brother, do yourself the favor and relieve yourself of
Yeah,
your
yeah,
stress.
yeah,
You understand?
Yeah.
Like life is short.
But that's
Niggas
the-
die every day.
That's the
We don't
world
got time for that.
That's the world in the era we live in, though. Like for real, like that's the content creator thing is something that changed a lot of women's avenue in the world, and they making major money off that shit.
But this is the thing. I would never have a problem with my partner if I was to be in a relationship with a woman who's a content creator or whatever.
If you met her that way, right?
Yeah, I would never have a problem with her doing her thing. You feel me? Because there's plenty of content creators who hold themselves with grace and elegance still, and they fun. They still look, you feel me, youthful, look fresh, all of that shit that
Yeah.
people saying. There's a difference between being a content creator and selling sex.
Correct.
You know what I'm
Gotcha,
saying?
gotcha.
So if your content is you shaking your ass or wearing provocative shit to like, and there's no substance in what you're actually doing, you're not a content
create
creator,
content. You
and you
selling
can't
sex.
expect me to be okay with that and tell me,
Facts.
oh my God, it's bringing in the money. I don't care about your money.
Right.
You
That's
feel me?
not how
That'll-
men think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fuck that money. I care about the respect and how you're viewed
How
because
you addressing life with us?
yes,
And
because
you
how you're
representing-
viewed is how I'm viewed.
Dude, right,
If you're out here looking like this, ain't no other respectful nigga that's out here gonna look at me and be like, oh yeah, I respect, bro. They gonna be like, bro, this simp ass nigga. Like, bro, you see what his woman doing? Boy, she was just busting that shit. Boy, you ain't see that shit? Oh my God. You feel me?
That's what you saying.
But then
That's what's mostly going on right now.
Yeah.
So it's like you ain't trying to mess with that.
At all, bro.
I-
At all. I toured
I
doing
listen to
music.
it.
I'm not with that shit. I seen all types of things.
I listened to his conversation, and you could tell like
And I don't do the talking.
a lot of men are she would call them traditional men. A lot of men still think that way.
Yeah, that's what Reva said. Reva said that, oh, that's sweet. He wants a relationship that his dad gave his mom. I can respect that. I respect that.
So a lot of men still think
Shout out
that
to you.
way. And it seems like we're waiting for them to become of what we wanted. A lot of them, but they're going in another direction, away from us. Like, nah, this ain't where we at no more. We ain't at that traditional
I do-
lifestyle
Serva
no
is
more.
though, you know,
We
she
know
talking
some other
nice
stuff.
to me.
I have
right
a
now.
question.
Yeah.
You say you see eye to eye with your dad, so how are you trying to emulate the same
Oh my
lifestyle that
God.
he had? at
Okay,
your
that's a very
Y'all
good
the same
question.
people, and at the same time, what's for somebody else isn't necessarily for you.
Of course, that's a very good question. So, yes, me and my father did not see eye to eye at all, and still to this day there are certain things we don't see eye to eye on. But I had to go through a time of growth and understanding to understand what was really going on. You feel me? Like, I'm growing up in the hood. My dad is from Haiti. You know what I'm saying? He had his degrees. This man literally was a lab technician and a psychiatrist in Haiti. He came over here. They told him his degrees didn't mean shit. So he had to be a garbage man. You feel me? For a minute. People disrespecting him, spinning on him, all of that shit. So in his mind, yo, I have this son. This is my only son. You feel me? He wants you to go in this one certain path. Me, I'm obsessed with creation. As soon as I figured out there was painting, singing, doing all this extra shit, that's what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And that does not go well with a person who wants you to be a doctor, engineer, all of this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? And he was very military. You know what I'm saying? But and what, you know, American people will say abusive or whatnot. You feel me? But it was his first jit. You know what I'm saying? I was angry at him for a long time, but I'm grown now, so I have the knowledge to understand he was human. You feel me? It was his first time under the sun, the same way it's my first time under the sun. There was a lot of shit that he did that I don't fuck with and I would never do to my child, but there's a lot of shit that he taught me and that he did do that was the right moves. You feel me? And it's the whole reason that he has a house, he has a wife that loves him, and he has children that love him. My sisters be over there all the time. You feel me? Cooking, doing all types of shit. Both of them are graduates. They work as fucking, what do you call that? X-ray techs.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like the things that he was instilling into us, like they were true.
It was good. It just the way that he did it that made you look
For
at
him.
it. For
For
you.
him, yeah, for him.
Yeah.
It was just a different way. He didn't.
I feel.
Nah, he used to. I'm not gonna care. He used to fuck me up. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm talking about like beatings and shit would last probably like an hour or 2 hours type shit. You know what I'm saying? And they were like almost every other day. You know.
See, that's why you need. I feel like you. A lot of times you be needing that mom or whatever to step in. You know, sometimes, and that's why it's, especially when it's on one person, it's harder to just deal with it. Even if a person is there and they don't, you know, they don't feel it as an equal, they not gonna say nothing if it's, you know what I'm saying, if it's wrong, because they don't feel as an equal. You know what I'm saying? I just disagree with, like, you know, am I the head? Yes, I am the head, but my wife is still an equal. I don't care what she makes. She makes the decisions in the household. We make decisions together. Ultimately, yeah, I'm the one that's saying, hey, yes, we need to go this way, or all right, this is good, but I'm still listening to her. And when you push those kind of narratives, like kind of like that type of upbringing, is hard because your mom probably could have thought it was wrong. She could have thought it was wrong, but she wasn't going to say it to your old boy, you know. And we don't need that in these today, like, you know, building with somebody, like, you're not less than.
Wait, thought what was wrong?
Huh?
Thought what was wrong?
Thought maybe your dad fucking you up was wrong.
Oh no, she did. You feel me? But
So-
that is what that
like,
is.
right? So it's like, you know, but now I guess if she was a Knicks.
Don't do that.
And
Nah, that's, I don't know. I don't think. But then I would not be disrespectful. This is respectfully for me, of course. Because I don't know her personally. I've only experienced her for a brief interaction, which is lovely, by the way. You feel me? No. But I feel like off the brief interaction of that, like, rawness, like, I would not be who I am if that was the case. Like, if my mom was like, if you had that type of energy,
right, clash.
because like where I came from, like people like majority of the people I know is literally dead, in jail, and not in good position. One of my closest niggas, shout out to Christian. Hey yo, Christian, if you watching this, shout out to you, nigga. He literally just got out from doing a 5-year bid. You feel me? But so I'm the only reason that I'm like this and I'm striving like this and I'm straight is literally because my mom was who she was and the woman that she was. You feel me? Because my dad, being the tough ass that he was, gave me a mentality of like, bro, I didn't fear shit in the streets. The only thing I feared was my dad.
Yeah.
You feel me? That was the big bad wolf. You know what I'm saying? So everybody else to that didn't compare. So like now when you're in the streets, you full of rage and shit. You want to dominate. You feel me? Because you was dominated. But then I have my mom, who is like the sweetest woman in the world. Who is like, I'm talking about no cursing, no doing like nothing, just God. That's all she cares about, like God and her family. So taking that piece and putting that piece into me, it balanced me out to like a point where, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of just being in the streets like I was.
He
like,
had both sides.
Yeah.
Tough side and he had the love side.
Yeah.
But that goes back to what we was talking about in the beginning.
Yeah, it does.
Bro, like that is it's a boost. It's a boost. It makes point to what Nix was saying. Like that's I understood what she was saying the whole entire time. It's just that you have, you know, these two people guiding you. You don't have nobody. You trying to figure out who to follow because you don't know. But if you have it, it makes it a little bit easier. Like we said, lead a horse to water. If
Yeah.
somebody leading you,
It gives you a little guideline, you know what I'm saying? Like even if you don't believe in what the same shit they believed in, at least they gave you like options. There's things, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I
Difference
feel you.
between thriving and surviving.
Yeah, I think it.
I'm out here surviving. I'm not thriving. Trust
Yeah.
me. I'm in fear every day. Every day I'm in fear. As much as the good shit it look like I'm doing, I'm in fear every day.
But you're still in the right direction.
Yeah,
I
but
think.
it's,
And I-
there's a difference between thriving and surviving.
Wait, but which type of fear? Like fear of your life or fear
Fear
of
of a lot of things. Failure, addiction, a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Fentanyl?
I don't do drugs, and I would never date anybody that's part of addiction
Right,
because I have
nobody.
addictive parents. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. There's a
I
difference
mean,
between.
yeah, everybody has
and
addictions.
That's why I was
Everybody got their
trying to
vice.
throw out when it comes to people who had some kind of figure versus no kind of figure.
That's what, and that's the main, like,
Yeah.
for me, the idea of, like, our culture, and we getting ready to wrap it up soon. We got to land this plane. But the idea for our culture is not for us to be separated. I think that's what everybody's just so comfortable at now. And it's not good for the culture. Because we're going in the wrong direction. We not, these kids don't know what family is. That's why they are flipping nigga in the street quick.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what family is. They don't understand the dynamic of it. They talk through other kids through video game handles. Yeah. They don't know what it is to have a conversation and be around family and to actually interact. But I think that goes back to that narrative. I don't care how you do it. You can do it poly if you need to. Just get in the family. Like, dude, yeah, I don't build a family, build something with structure, build something with your people. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit out here. Half of the shit I see on
I
Facebook
know everything.
on the daily is somebody depressed. Talking about they depressed, talking about they don't have bills paid, that they can't do this, upset about that, angry, or this playing, down playing. Bro, that's all you see. Is anybody happy for real? Oh yeah, she said, "Cause you Haitian." Oh,
Don't do me like that.
well, we gonna get ready for this
Sure.
fight. I ain't gonna call you that. My bad, Reva. I'm not gonna be here for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be in Philly. But if you still here that following week, come through. You already know. Also, I gotta get the flyer, man. I'm trying to put something together. Shot. I want to get the flyer to put up. I may do a show next week because I'm gonna be out of town. But I'm putting together a brunch, a Choppin' Up with Chop brunch, karaoke. I think it's the first week in December. It's just it's a starter. I think that's December 8th. So I want everybody to come out, have fun. The location to be disclosed later. December 8th, yeah. December 8th. That is on a Sunday.
It sounds like a
Sunday.
Yeah, that's
I'll be
on a
late.
Sunday. Yeah.
You know I'm on base every first weekend of the month.
What time?
It's gonna start at
Sunday.
11
Sunday.
to I believe 5 or something
Yep,
like that.
I won't be there.
And like bro, how I want it to be set up, like you Emery, man, come through, get content, have people around asking these questions, doing the regular stuff that we do on the regular, bro. At the same time, having a good time because it is gonna be karaoke. So we gonna, you know what I'm saying, and we gonna. Yeah,
No.
yeah. It's gonna be karaoke and it's poolside. So come relax, come comfortable. We're gonna have
Poolside
stuff
karaoke.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a hot tub too, or it's just pool?
You singing too, Chop?
It's
Yeah,
pool and
yeah.
hot tub.
Yeah. Hey, I'm singing. I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to dip my feet in the water. You know what I'm saying?
She just got to pull it. Come through for the vibe. It's gonna be dope, and we're gonna have it set up the right way. I'm gonna have the flyer up there next week, man. I was supposed to send that to you earlier, but I'm gonna have the flyer up there next week. But the 8th, put it in factor, huh?
Nah, just like the leather shirts that B got on.
All right. Anybody else got something to say before we
Oh,
good?
I'm good.
Oh yeah, put the
Oh,
camera
you
back
ready
on
to
me,
get to the
cuz.
fight?
Comments.
No,
All right.
I'm good. I feel like we touched on everything that we wanted to touch on. We got to the nitty gritty of everything.
I agree, man. I agree. It's tough conversation, but it was dope.
My little last.
We can ride that.
What I'm
way.
finna say is, I hope everybody enjoyed the show tonight. Thank you to, you feel me, Chop and everybody for having me on this bit. I hope everybody is good with themselves, you feel me? Like, even if the world is trying to get you down, don't let the world get you down. Fuck what everybody thinks. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what everybody says. It's all about what you think inside of your mind. You know, you gotta smile through it.
Yeah.
So, shop in my store, Smile Valley 7 on IG. You know what I'm saying? Cop the merch.
What is it called?
Smile Valley 7 on IG. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I don't know
Okay.
if anybody else.
B, what you got? You sleepy?
Smile Valley.
What's up, L? What you got, L?
What's your clothing line now?
I'll be back real soon.
I love to hear that. I love to hear that. And it's always a pleasure, man. I mean, he surprised me tonight, but like I always know you finna come with it. The intelligence, the intellect, man, I definitely love it. I can't wait to have you back. Batman.
Oh, me?
Yeah. You want
Let Nick go first.
I ain't got nothing to say. You know me. Don't follow me on nothing.
You heard her.
All right, well.
Terrorize Batman. That's it.
I came here to piss Nick's off. You already know, and celebrate my dog. Ongoings, my dog chopping it up with Chop. You already know what it is. It's always one love.
Now I appreciate the encouragement too, man, because it's tough. It ain't easy to.
Oh nah, man, you gotta push through, man. We gotta push through, man. You gotta do it like a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You already know. Don1J21 on Facebook. _real Batman _OPOV on Instagram. That's it, man.
For sure.
Shout out, tomorrow OPOV podcast.
Yeah. Definitely dope.
What is it? OP?
Yeah, OPOV.
Make sure y'all shop at BRBMXO Pen. You feel me on Instagram? That's Breeze clothing brand. Show her some love. You feel me?
Hey, and everybody online, we appreciate the love, the likes, just the commentary, everybody that, tapped in. Reeve, I definitely appreciate you. Gotta holler at me when you come home if we here on the same days. Roscoe, appreciate you, man. I will definitely bring you and some of my other white friends through too, so y'all can dog me. And who else is up there? But everybody that was watching, everybody that liked and loved, we appreciate it. We out of here, man. Till next time. Later.
Peace.
You ended the shot. Yo, let's go. It's time to chop it up with Chop, baby. Shout out to Rick Starr on the track.